with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Chill, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're sick of across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machineers. Norton, Burpin, leaning, ban, it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for this today, Thursday, the 27th of August 2026. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. I hope you enjoyed your day and your week so far. So yeah, we got bingo today, and we're actually waiting on Rawphil. Rawphil might be asleep at the wheel again. There's a distinct possibility that Rawphil isn't there right now to, you know, update his stream. Because Phil's slideshow is going on his stream, but Rawphil hasn't done anything on their end, so I guess I'll have to wait and see if Rawphil wakes up or not. But I hope you're all doing very well indeed, guys. Before we even continue, before we fucking continue at all, remember, so we have 24 free spaces, okay? We have a lot of free spaces, okay? Remember, we were gifted, we had a lot of gifted memberships yesterday. So when we got a 50 member bomb from the Track December, which got us to 20 free spaces, which was just incredibly kind, and we carried it over. And as bingo's coming to a close, Sonny's always asking how close are we to the next like emote slot, and so I told Sonny, I told him during the credits, we're at 700 and like, I think I had 779 members, you know. And so Sonny gifted 21 members to get us to exactly 800. So that was 4 more gifted memberships. So we went from 20 free spaces, and all of a sudden Sonny did a 20 member bomb, and that was 4 more. So it basically means we have 24 free spaces as things stand right now before we even start bingo, which is just fucking ludicrous. I know. But yeah, we have 800 members, and that meant we unlocked a new emote slot. So for members, for now anyway, Taco's provided a whole bunch of different emotes possibilities, and one of the ones he provided was the L, DSP holding up the L, you know, the loser L thing. So we have that in there for now. We do have options though. I mean, the important thing for me was to lock in that emote slot, you know what I mean, once I got it, you know, because obviously once you go down below 800 again, then you lose that emote slot, so I wanted to make sure I secured it as best as I could. So we have an extra emote slot for members, so there we go. And there's Sphere Monarch using it there to its full potential. There we go. I mean, we can replace it. I don't mind showing you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me show you guys the fucking options. All right. Let me do that. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. Because we were provided a whole bunch of different sort of options and varieties. You know what I mean, I had to lock something then and there just so we didn't lose anything. But let me show you guys exactly. These are a bit blown up in Discord, but obviously when it's small it'll look better. But give me a second here. So Taco's all provided a whole bunch of different ones, and I'm going to show you those ones right now, because I'm such a lovely bastard, you know. So just give me a second here. I'm just doing this. Hold on. Here we go. So here are all the things. Here are all the ones that Taco's all suggested, you know what I mean? We have like Phil looking bored, We got him just looking weird. There's the L right there. There's the Megamind one, the big massive head. There's him holding up the Pokemon card. There's him yawning. Those are some options that Tackers are provided. I just use the L as a placeholder, but we can replace it if we want to. If there's any particular favourites there that you want to see be encoded in the emotes, by all means, I'm happy to entertain that notion if we can come to a general consensus to what you want to see as an emote, you know? I've always been teasing about with the Moxley into, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to stay like the L. If we want, we can change it to something else here. Well, I don't mind changing it to something else here if people have a different preference, you know? People like the Megamind. I would call it Megamind rather than Megamind. Where's the disgusting face? It's everywhere. It's there and there and there and there and there and there. And even the finger pointing up there. It's all there. Disgusting faces. There we go. Some people like the L, well, there we go. I mean, as I said, I mean, if it's a general consensus to what you want to see, we can always swap out as well. We can always have one be one for a while and then swap out for something else later. But yeah, a few people do like the Megamind kind of thing here. The big ass forehead ones, so we could do that in future, who knows. But that's that anyway, so I just want to share that. So, well, Raw is awake, here we go, good stuff indeed. Raw stream is live. So anyway, we got a lot of things to go through. We have a lot of things to go through today before we start playing Bingo today. First of all, Andy Worski, one half of Kino Casino, leaked the DM that Phil sent him in April. So on Sunday, April the 12th, at fucking 3 AM, almost 4 AM. Although this might be Andy Worski's time zone. Not sure what the time zone difference is between him and Phil. A message was sent in April. Hey Andy, trying to help. It seems Jeremy, recording, had your original YouTube channel rebanned without you knowing, and used this as the basis to likely have bots banned the Clips channel. YouTube is mostly run by bots now, so they'll falsely ban stuff a lot if it meets certain criteria. If your original channel got rebanned, YouTube had to, by law, send you a notice as to why to the email address attached to the account. This could give you a way to restore it or reverse what happened. If it says it's no longer available instead of terminated, there's a very good chance you can get it reversed. And when that happens, the Clips channel is guaranteed to be restored, so look for that notice. I know we've had bad blood, but I am willing to help here. This is unacceptable to anyone who is reasonable. So Phil reaching out to Kino. I mean, it's a bit strange and sus in the time as well, but strange, So that's that, that's a strange one right there. I mean, what are the intentions? People have questioned the logistics and the intentions. That being said, also had a couple of things about it as well. I've seen, because somebody questioned that being said. Somebody questioned it being like, oh, he's just trying to kind of reach out and be helpful, whatever. And that being said, show some receipts of how Phil has talked about the Kino Casino in recent times. By the way, rest in peace to Peter Cullen. We've lost another one. Peter Cullen, voice actor. He voiced Optimus Prime and Transformers franchise. He's done multiple different roles as a voice actor. Peter Cullen passed away at 85. 3 days in a row we've had 3 notable, deaths, and so there we go. It's just a real shame. But there we go. So where was this? Where was this? So I'm looking for the. Because somebody had, as I said, people tried to kind of look at, people tried to rationalise or Phil's fucking looking out for him and try and, extend an olive branch. But at the same time, he keeps talking about how Kino Casino are fucking brain dead, fucking stupid, and they got snaked and they had nothing to do with them, their content's awful and all that shit. And he just non-stop fucking, just toxic rhetoric from Phil. I can't even find the bastard thing, for fuck's sake. Yeah, balls. Shit. Where has that been said? I will find this. I will find this eventually. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna give up for now. I mean, there's that being said. So hold on. They did also respond to a couple of people here. Here we go. So somebody said this seems like a pretty reasonable thing to send after your colleague gets a YouTube channel struck down. The time of day is odd and Phil's advice is pretty useless, but I think this is another example of Phil looking like a human being. And that being said, responded with this clip alone.
Right? they're the biggest retards in the pool of retards who watch retards. So who cares?
Not only that, you've also got this one here.
All the Kino mentally ill patients, mouth drooling, autistic retards. That's the name of the stream, I think. I think that's what it's called.
But he's just looking out for Kino, guys. He's just being reasonable and being lovely, you know. Look at Phil being surprisingly rare and lovely. Get the fuck out of here. Get that fucking shit out of here. Anyway, Broside Phil recommended this as well as a little mini derail. When you ask Phil about anything.
So we moved to LA. My father gets a job at the Palm Restaurant. My Uncle Junior works there, who was a Jehovah's Witness, believe it or not. He went from Catholic to Jehovah. So basically, my grandmother wanted us all to switch from Catholic to Jehovah, you know. So we moved to LA.
Get to the fucking point, basically. Get to the fucking point. It really is. Phil is one of the worst people for fucking just not being able to get to the fucking point in a very just quicker manner. I mean, sometimes I am very guilty of it myself. Not often. I am guilty of kind of going around in circles and fucking just circling the point I'm trying to make, just to try and emphasise the point, you know. But nah, Phil does it on a fucking regular basis every single fucking day. It's ridiculous. This is also, you know, I mentioned this the other day here as well, when it happened. How many cards have you opened offline? Only the ones I've told you guys about. And Palms is saying here, the second that you think about it, it was done. He's not trying to remember them, he's trying to remember what he told people he opened. A little reminder.
How many boxes have I opened offline? Well, there was the Chaos Rising box. There was the Paradox Rift box. There was the Final Fantasy box, and there was the Storm Emeralda box. Was there ever another? I don't recall. I don't think so, right? Because I told you about every single one. I don't think so. No, right? I don't think everything's all been on the stream outside of those. Yeah. I think. I'm almost positive. I can't remember. Everything that I've done offline, I've told you about. So I don't know if there was another one that I did and you know, I brought it on stream. If you recall, you can let me know, but there you go.
Sus. We are supposed to somehow fucking know of all the boxes he's opened, including the ones off stream. How the fuck are we meant to know the things he's opened off stream? It's pretty fucking weird, isn't it? He just makes us to fucking know that. DSP got called out for his luck. Yeah, Phil's luck in this regard is literally, it's like, for Phil to have gotten the pulls he's gotten, the pack grips he's gotten, or whatever, you know, it's kind of beyond normal human capabilities of getting that lucky without some shenanigans going on. You know, so he got called out for it, and Phil is basically saying, well, I'm just lucky, so there.
Professor Paul says, that's not what I said. You lead people to believe that every time they open a box, they're going to get the best hit. It doesn't work that way. Professor Paul, what are you talking about? I want you to go through the history of what we've pulled. We started with Mega Evolution. The best card I got in an entire box of Mega Evolution was a $13 Mega Venusaur. We opened a second box of Mega Evolution. The best card we got in that was the same $13 Mega Venusaur. We opened Chaos Rising. The box we opened on stream, the best card we got was around $10. Now, I opened Chaos Rising off stream, and that's when I got Mega Greninja EX. And I shared that with you because I wanted to let you know that it was a hit. It does exist. We opened an entire box of Phantasmal Flames and didn't even get a $10 hit. Should I continue? We've opened a ton of cards and got nothing. Tons. Lorcana, we opened an entire box of Reina Jafar. The best card was $6. Okay? These boxes cost hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, recently, I've had a lot of good luck, right? I told you, this last week, insane. I doubt there's many TCG creators or even collectors out there that in 1 week got an insane box full of hits of Dragon Ball, a god pack of Pokemon, a crazy good hit in One Piece, the best card in the set of Dragon Ball, and nearly the best card in the set of Pokemon, all in 1 week. I don't know how it happened, okay? It's all legit. No matter what idiots on the internet want to say, it actually is legit luck. It happened. It's all real. Okay? But it doesn't mean it's going to continue. But I share the wins with the losses. I tell you guys, you see live when we're opening, we get nothing. We get nothing. And it's happened a lot.
Jesus. It's, yeah. We're meant to believe that Phil is just that lucky sometimes. Nah, no. Oh yeah, and it got even better here. Someone said to him, DSP shouldn't get so triggered of people saying your God pack was fake if it was real. And that's what DSP's response to this.
Pot of Greed says, I actually vouch your God pack is real. I have no doubt. You have to stop getting triggered when people say it's fake. They're just fishing for a crash out. Maybe that's what it is. I don't care. They're crazy. I know.
I don't care. Your regular crash out say otherwise, but okay.
See, here's the thing, Pot of Greed. I believe you believe that it's real, and I appreciate that, because we're not stupid, like, you know what I mean? But I actually believe these people are stupid. Like, I want you to understand that people who make all these clips and these videos, and they're talking to this guy on eBay, they're actually stupid. Like, they actually believe it, or else why would they waste time with it? You know? They want to make that garbage content, and they want more gullible idiots to believe the garbage content. So there's legit people who think it's fake. It's a fake God pack because they're that stupid. That's sad. Think about the state of humanity. We just want, because we want to believe something, we will it into existence, even though it's false. We will it into existence as if it's real, because we just want to believe it. It's like a groupthink hallucination. It's fucking crazy.
I mean, historically speaking, Phil, history is against you. Your credibility is at an all-time fucking low, historically. There is everything you fucking say and do. When it is very easy to debunk the bullshit you fucking try and spin, whether it's a small tiny thing or a big fucking thing, it's like, it means it's just very hard to ever fucking believe you, for fuck's sake. You know? Phil's camera goes on at 11:26. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is he wearing today? Oh my god. Well, okay. Well, in case there you go. There's a wee early preview of the Bad Man and his drip today. You know. Rate is drip. But there we go. 1.5 speeds, ready to go. We'll build up some speed up juice. But there we go. Oh yeah, so Phil, yeah. It's got to, but I mean, at the risk of repeat myself, I can't believe a single thing he says ever again, because he's just lying. He lies about so much all the time. He lies about the dumbest shit all the time. He lies about big things and small things and everything, essentially. So whether he's fucking spinning a sob story or fucking talk about how amazing things are going, I'm just not going to fucking believe a thing he fucking says. But it's just, I cannot do it anymore. You know? We fast forward to his night stream, Phil begging his audience to pay for his Final Fantasy stream, since he's not sure if the two people who have paid for it all this time will continue.
Jade will be back for cards. Sounds good. I hope we'll open them. We'll have to see. You know, with Final Fantasy, we have a few people who really like the game and support it a lot. But if they don't show up, we'll have a slow stream. I hope not. Every single stream of Final Fantasy VI has done well so far. Literally every single one has done well, which is why we've been able to play it so often and you know, accelerated playthrough over the summer. So I'm happy we're nearing the end now. But, you know, you get nervous. You're like, well, is there the 2-3 people who really like the game going to show up tonight or not? It would be great if you guys could just support it because you like the content and you like my channel, so we don't have to worry about the 1 or 2 people showing up. But let's see what happens. No, it's not the same 2 people funding all the games. That's a complete lie.
As he goes. So thank you to Fox for popping 4-month bingo, but as he's saying, if DSP keeps crashing out, his health can't take it. I mean, you've got to wonder how he can take it so much anyway as it is, but it's just, he gets himself worked up to an absolute fucking state every time, and then ends his crash outs by saying I don't care. But this little thing here, Phil just said 2 or 3, I mean, he literally just said 2 or 3 people. I need to rewind this because Phil said 2 or 3 people.
We're nearing the end now, but, you know, you get nervous. You're like, well, is there the 2-3 people who really like the game going to show up?
The 2 or 3 people who really like the game, are they going to show up and support?
Tonight or not? It would be great if you guys could just support it because you like the content and you like my channel, so we don't have to worry about the 1 or 2 people showing up. So, but let's see what happens.
Then 1 or 2 people showed up. He literally said it. He just said it. 1 or 2 people showed up. And then?
No, it's not the same 2 people funding all the games. That's a complete lie. Hello, enjoy Jules. Your ban.
Somebody for saying Phil's fucking words, fight him. Thank you very much, Slinks has sent 500 jewels with a little melon, watermelon waving. Now we got good stuff need. So that's us halfway to a free space. For every 1,000 jewels, we get a free space. So cheers for that. Thank you for Slinks for that. 500 jewels. So we're halfway there. Oh, living on a player not just. So there we go. Just that. But he just bans me. Phil's saying himself. Phil's sitting there worried about the stream getting support because the one or two people that usually support it, I don't think they're there that night, you know. And then when somebody reiterates that very point to me, they ban him.
Fucking idiot.
Unbelievable. Their crime was repeating the exact same thing that Phil said himself literally seconds before it. That was their fucking crime now. So yeah, and this is actually funny to me as well. Phil Steven and then flipping the switch to get into YouTube mode still kills every time, says fucking crasher. Hold on, let me ban this fuckface piece of fucking shit fuck. Then there's the record button and he goes, okay, welcome back guys and gals. It's even more Final Fantasy fun. Yeah, it's always fascinating. He'll go from pure toxicity to fucking just YouTuber mode on, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, what the hell? It's just, where'd that come from?
All right. So when I come back, let's get support. Let's get our first sub of the night, our first kicks of the night. In fact, while I'm gone, let's have it so I come back, I can shout it out. I want a sub, some kicks, a tip, everything, one of everything. Let's get momentum rolling. Nothing.
So at this point in time, yeah, Phil's had a very slow night. At this point in time, he had $23. He was on a very bad fucking day at this point in time. So I don't know how the day stream done for him performance-wise, but I do know the night stream was saved by a big whaling of a fake $120 tip, I believe, out of nowhere to kind of, you know, it came in the last fucking like 10 minutes or something, out of nowhere, anonymously, amazingly.
Just banning an idiot. Okay. So, we got the second half of tonight, alright? We still have an hour. Again, if you like the game, if you like the fact I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time and doing a great thorough playthrough of it, if you just like the content in general, if you want to see Lorcana cards to be unpacked at the end of the night, please support the stream. Right now, we are nowhere near being able to do that, alright? Please, let's get support. And another moron troll, get rid of this fuckface. Goodbye. Fuck off. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Pixel Remaster.
It really is a fucking switch, isn't it? Get rid of this fucking troll piece of shit. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the next part of Final Fantasy. It really is a fucking switch he fucking throws on. Oh, hell. And, yeah, I understand. The King's Coffers, actually, it's just probably the same sort of clip, I think.
Okay. So, we got the second half of tonight, alright? We still have an hour. Again, if you like the game, if you like the fact I'm playing one of my favorite games of all time and doing a great thorough playthrough of it.
Don't care.
If you just like the content in general, if you want to see Lorcana cards to be...
No, we don't care. We've seen that, yeah. Big. Also, one last thing here. Is this real, by the way? Does anyone know if this is fucking real? What the... He has a big box of cards now. This is what? Wait, so he's got binders and he's also got a box. He's got a box of what? What is this a box of? I'm confused. I am very confused. Apparently he called a mass box his loose cards box. All the unsorted cards he hasn't yet put into binders. Holy fucking shit. By God, what the fuck, man? Well, there we go. Bloody hell. Anyway, we still have things to watch and enjoy, but before we do anything else, by the way, we have 25 likes, which means we've got a free space, which means we've won bingo before we even started bingo. Which is just mental, you know? So, yeah, I mean, we didn't have a chance to look at any bingo cards, but we've technically got a full house already because you guys have liked the stream. So, thank you guys for getting 25 likes for bingo stream. That's our first free space of tonight. But we only need one free space anyway to get a full house that we have. But yeah, it counts, you know. So yeah, I mean, and guys, thank you very much. So for like a stream, let's enjoy trumpets. I should be we can't enjoy trumpet shit because of this. Thank you very much, TJ Young, for popping the 15-month bingo buddy message saying I have a claim for tea and spoons better than DSP. You're also a tea and spoons aficionado, are you? There's your tea and spoons right there, TJ Young. Thank you very much for that. Good stuff indeed. Spread the free space between two games. I mean, no, well, how about this? I mean, how about we just count it now as a full house? We have one auto full house straight away. Let's just do marbles. Fuck it. We'll do marbles right now. we delayed start to actually starting the show, but fuck it. Let's just do marbles right now. We have a full house. We have a full house already locked in and secured. Why the hell not? Just enjoy marbles right now and pick a full house marble race winner straight away. Technically, it means that when we're starting marbles, we're starting... I mean, it's important to remember we technically have had a full house already, right? It'll come across that we've not had one, but this definitely gives us a full house. We've got it locked in and secured. So I should enjoy some marbles right now, you know? 25 free spaces, we've got it locked in and secured. So, Bandabby dozy. Here we fucking go. Right, let's hit random. And our first full house marble map is called Wintry Dreamin' Ballad, made by She's Trying 33. It has a 54% elimination rate and an average finish time of under 4 minutes. We got to win bingo before we even picked a card, which is mental, but there you go. So this is the course we have. Well, this is the Christmas map. It's fucking August. We're fucking getting picked winter Christmas maps. The fuck is this shit? I guess we drop down here, we go down here, blah blah blah, and then fucking Feliz Navidad, no shit. Go through here, up the elevator, up here, through here. Fucking hell, man. Nutcracker guy, and then over here, boom, 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 and then we go through here, get launched over here, through here, little rats. And the finish line's over there for these little... Oh, this could be a very interesting finish. If some tubes take longer to get through, it could be a very interesting finish who gets to drop in first, you know? Yeah, Mariah Carey's defrost, now we fucking speak. God help us, it's no far away, really. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that far away. It is almost September, you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh god. Anyway, let's hit start, and let's have a wee. Well, here, so we have this is our full house marble race here. Who's going to have a good start here? Looks like a Culip here. Culip, a good start. Look at that. Look at Culip go. I'm going to follow Culip's marble here. Rats Mammoth trying to overtake here, Randy Halvor overtaking here, but I'm going to keep following Culip. They're caught in the middle of it here, but they've made it through. Daniel Cannon, though, just snipes through right there. So I'm going to follow Avalanche now. Avalanche is in actually Egret in first. Why am I following you? I guess technically these guys are close to the finish line if they're down there. The higher up you are, I guess you're far away from finish. Because the finish is all the way down there. But here we go. Egret, Ludwig Order on this side. On the other side you got Daniel Cannon. Who's going to drop in here? And Teaser Young, Josh Trader, stuck him in Avalanche. There's Princey, there's Jim R6, there's Tom. Tom is going through a nutcracker guy. What the fuck's going on over here? Tom is trapped. Tom got fucked over. Tom is stuck here forever. Well, I guess Tom's not going to win. How the hell did that happen to you? I guess we're going to following me. I'm winning. Look at me go. Get out of the way, Gibbo. I'm going to win. Hey, Gibbo, fuck off. There's another Australian. Oh, it's all gaming. Get out of here. We both bump off of that. When you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make shit. We're going backwards. We're going forwards. We can't move forward, for fuck's sake. We're stuck. Ow! Tacozoa bumped me, nudged me. I was winning briefly, and then I got fucked over. Scandalous. Jade! You don't you fucking dare, Jade. Don't you fucking dare, Jade. Takado in first place. Mr. Piggy Fan's also a sticky man. I'm also in contention. There's Larry as well. Takado got stuck in the lip, but they seem to have recovered just about. Larry's trying to overtake you, as you can see, on the other side to do a sticky man. And Baron's here as well. I'm about to go for some portals here. That's a good transition for Larry, I must say. Still waiting to get out here, but here we go. There's a whole bunch of marbles in contention. Kel Denson's involved in the fight now as well. And Sauce Senpai. Quite a lot of people in contention here. The winning marble is going to be one of these marbles. I'm calling it now. The winning marble is going to be one of these fuckers. Sykes is gone! So here we go. Kel Denson is racing to get into the bottom. Stands right behind with the same pipes. Kel Denson couldn't consider us falling off altogether. Kel Denson is marginally ahead. Stan's trying to catch up desperately, but Kel Denson looks like they've got this one. Kel Denson, you have won this marble race. This Full House marble race is yours. You are victorious, Kel Denson. Stan is second, Sauce Senpai third, Stickman fourth, TJ fifth, Baron sixth, 1980 Space seventh, Takado eighth, Damien ninth, and Beans for you in 10th place. There we go, good stuff indeed. Congratulations, Kel Denson, on your victory. There we go. Yeah. Mark O'Shaughnessy, I don't know how the duels work, pal. I wish I could help you with how explain how duels work. I don't know. Hopefully somebody in the chat knows how duels work so I can explain it to you. I don't know how they work. I've never used them myself personally, but there we go. I mean, you don't have to worry about them. You know what I mean, it's not something you have to stress over. You know what I mean? Well done. Kel Denson's marble victorious. Well done to Kyle. So you can see the other marbles here and the other marbles to finish. I was doing quite well until I wasn't. Aussie Turtle Gaming ended up in 23rd place. Moki was 25th. Where did I go? I was doing well for a while. Stevie dead in 43rd. I had a war in 42nd. Where am I? Did I die? Where the fuck did I... Wait, I died! I was winning for fuck's sake. Oh, for God's sake. 59 marbles completed the course. The rest all perish, as you can see, you bastards. But of course, the main thing is that Kel Denson was victorious. Well done to them. So there we go. Let's spin.
Hello, Jules.
Let's spin the wheel and see what Kel Denson has won, shall we? Also, thank you very much to Side as well, Spoon, for sending 20 jewels. I'm very kind of you indeed. I'll add that to my list of jewels. Kel Denson has won.
Hello, Jules.
A temporary Scottish soundboard pass. I want to stress it's a temporary one. So yeah, let me update their thing right now so they can use it. So Kel Denson has a temporary Scottish soundboard pass.
Hello, Jules.
There we go. Thank you to Side as well. They're sending a bunch of jewels. So you had sent 20, and then you sent another 20, and then 10. And then Profit sent 5 as well. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Thank you very much for the early jewel support. Very much appreciated. Well done, Kel Denson. You have a Scottish soundboard pass for a whole week. So yeah, you get to enjoy a Scottish soundboard. For up until, so what is next week? Next Thursday is the 3rd of September. So you can get to use it up until and including the 3rd of September. Well done to you, Kel Denson. There we go. Right. We still have... We've not even begun bingo yet. We're still watching compilations. We've got a Snort Benel compilation here. To enjoy. And then after that, we have an Extra Phil Viola compilation. And then we have a Daily Crap. I mean, we might just skip it. Daily Crap is like 5 minutes. Well, maybe... Well, I don't know. But fuck it, we'll just watch them now at 1.5 speed and batter through them, and then we'll start bingo.
Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ezekiel Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
Thanks for the early support for the record. We're already over $50 of support, and I really appreciate that. Let's keep that going, guys. Let's hit our first milestone. Let's hit our first milestone right now, get to 100. Then we only have 50 to go during the stream so we can do our DSP pack rips. And we're doing One Piece Royal Blood because we want to finish that set. We only have 8 packs left. There's a guaranteed hit in that box, but we just don't know of what value. I'm curious, okay?
Money. No, I want money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money. That I gotta spend, spend, spend. Professor Paul says that's not what I said. You lead people to believe that every time they open a box, they're gonna get the best hit. It doesn't work that way. Professor Paul, what are you talking about? We've opened a ton of cards and got nothing. Tons. Lorcana, we opened an entire box of Raina Jafar. The best card was $6. Okay? These boxes cost hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now, recently, I've had a lot of good luck, right? I told you this last week, insane. I doubt there's many TCG creators or even collectors out there that in 1 week got an insane box full of hits of Dragon Ball, a god pack of Pokemon, a crazy good hit in One Piece, the best card in the set of Dragon Ball, and nearly the best card in the set of Pokemon, all in 1 week. I'm a thief, I'm a scammer, I'm a liar, I'm a pedophile, I'm abusive. I don't know how it happened, okay? It's all legit, no matter what idiots on the internet want to say. It actually is legit luck. It happened, it's all real, okay? But it doesn't mean it's gonna continue. But I share the wins with the losses. I tell you guys, you see live when we're opening, we get nothing. And it's happened a lot. But I would argue the English Pokemon sets are the absolute hardest to get anything in. Yes, Professor Paul, he says, so you're the special snowflake that has incredible luck and beats the statistics that have been proven over 30 years of Pokemon TCG? Yes. I somehow have beaten whatever these odds are in the last week. I've had an insane run and it's all real. Absolutely none of it has been faked whatsoever. Every single pull that you've seen me do on stream is legit. It's all lies. It's all fucking lies. All right? I had to lie about things because I had to protect my ego. If you don't believe it, I can't make you believe it. But the case in fact, if all you want to do is sit around with conspiracy theories and tinfoil hats on, then you should go hang out with those people and not come to my streams. Because you're not adding anything to this community. All you're doing is you're crazy who just wants to believe the overdramatic because your life is boring. And if your life is that boring that you have to like bring down others because they're having a good time, that says more about you than anything you could ever say about me, and you need help. So if this is your chance to move on, maybe you're finally figuring this out, it's time to move on. It's time to say goodbye. But I'm not lying about anything just because you can't handle the truth.
Thank you very much for C-Phoenix for popping a 29-month bingo baddie. Membership, she's saying so real. He has to keep repeating how real it is. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. Phil will just regurgitate the same point over and over and over again, hoping to finally convince somebody he's fucking being real and honest if he fucking says it enough times, you know what I mean? It's just the same shit getting repeated every single fucking day. Non-fucking stop, you know? Maybe it's hoping if it says it enough times, people just quit, you know, think it'll be actually true or whatever, you know, and then they'll stop wondering if he's fucking lying or not. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking logic is, you know. If you say it enough times, people think it's real or some pish. I don't know. You can will it into existence and into being or something. I don't know.
You can't cope with reality doesn't mean that this is fake. It just means you're fucking crazy. Seriously, that's what it means.
Hello, Jules.
And thank you, Twilight, for sending oi for 100 jewels as well. There we go. Very kind indeed. I am keeping a track of every single jewel that goes my way. Also, if we get 1,000 jewels, we get a free space. So I've up to 655 jewels so far. So cheers for that. That's good stuff indeed.
I'm curious, what are your thoughts on cults? Oh, I love them. And people just kept falling for it over and over, a cult situation. So yeah, it's a cult. It's 100% this is a cult, right?
Listen to this. Kavar is such an idiot. He goes, you did lie about the God Pack. All God Pack have 3 Mega Attack cards and 3 SIR. You got 5 Megas. That's not error. That's sign someone resealed the pack. I didn't fake the God Pack.
Bullshit!
So you're fucking crazy. I'm just going to repeat what I just said. I didn't fake the God Pack.
Bullshit!
You are crazy. All right? Right now, what you should do is step away from your computer or device, look in the mirror, and say to yourself, why are you so upset that I got a God Pack? Because it's real, and you're crazy. Jules. Okay? That's what's funny about it is, like, there have been things in my life that I have been deceptive about and told half-truths or whatever, right? You want to talk about the WWE Champions thing? 100%. I lied about playing that game for a very long time.
Well, I mean, it's not just WWE Champions. It's fucking lying about fucking when you owned your fucking pet cat. It's fucking lying about fucking your parents' health and fucking them potentially dying or whatever. It's about lying about your wife having cancer. It's about lying about fucking having a smoke alarm in your fucking office. Small, tiny lies and big fucking lies. You lie non-stop, you know, for the longest fucking time, and you expect people to fucking believe you. If you lie so much, Phil, this is the pig girl who cried wolf. We cannot believe a single thing he ever says again. I mean, you can choose to believe if you want. I can't. I just simply, I'm incapable of ever believing a single thing he ever says again, ever. Whether it's a good thing that happened to him or a bad thing that happened to him.
I eventually came clean about it.
Fuck you. You're a liar.
That's long in the past. In the case of this God Pack rip, this is 100% real. That was a real box. It wasn't doctored. That was a real pack. It wasn't fake. The fact that you're coming up with so many cockamamie incorrect theories shows how fucking crazy you are. You need help. Stop right now and go seek that help. Because it doesn't matter how many crazy things you say, the God Pack is real and you're nuts.
Don't believe me, then you can fuck off. So don't believe the bullshit. Only listen to what comes out of my mouth.
That's the end all be all of it. This isn't even, oh, they got you on this and that. There's a half truth. There's no half truth. There's no nugget of truth. The God Pack was actually real and you're fucking crazy.
Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's piss.
Oh my God, this crazy idiot sent me 500 more kicks and reveals the only info he has about Pokemon cards is because he asked ChatGPT. You have revealed your own stupidity. You're trusting AI to be an authority on Pokemon. You are a fucking idiot. Oh my God, what a moron. Well, thanks for more money, stupid. All right.
If you're disagreeing with me, you're factually incorrect. It doesn't matter what you think. You're wrong. So you're wrong. I'm sorry. You can have another opinion. It's going to be wrong. Oh, we have qualified for our first pack opening of One Piece Royal Blood. Let's get to that 150 milestone of support, everyone, so we can actually do DSP pack rips on this stream. Because to do the episode, we need to have at least 2 packs open, okay? Let's go. What's up, Dino Day? How are you?
If you guys are having a great time, please support the stream in some way. Liking the stream on YouTube for engagement is
Goddamn flashbangs!
a great way to do that. Helps the channel get found in the algorithm, so please like the stream if you've enjoyed it. I go for 100 likes every stream, but I rarely mention it. Any contributions greatly appreciated today. We're only a few bucks away from hitting the 150 milestone of support and doing DSP pack rips. The One Piece Royal Blood set, pirate cards on a pirate stream. Makes sense, so please support the stream if you haven't yet. Anything is appreciated. Thanks in advance. Let's go. Let's hit some milestones in the next hour so we can do some pack rips.
So all they're doing is they're preying on the stupid. And the stupid don't realize it because they're not self-aware. They're just like cows chewing their cud all day. And they just keep throwing attention and money at those people. Guys, let's go. Let's get to the 150 milestone. We're like less than 20 bucks away. Obviously, I want to do a DSP pack rips. Last time we played this, we didn't, and I didn't get to open any One Piece cards. We're at the end of the freaking set. There's only 8 packs left. And we're never getting to finish this set. Let's go. Let's get support for Assassin's Creed. Let's get support for One Piece. Let's get support for anything I'm doing in general. Let's just get some support. Let's go. Let's get our first sell of the day right now. Let's get some kicks outside of 220 who gave them during the morning show. Let's get some actual support from Kick viewers. Let's get some subs, some kicks, some tips. How about some jewels? We haven't had any jewels at all today on the YouTube side, which is kind of weird because we've been getting jewels every day since they instituted them, and we didn't get any today. Enough to be made.
Klein did a $5 Canadian super chat, and listen to this. Are you going to grade and sell your cards eventually? Otherwise, they're worthless and a huge waste of money only for gambling addiction. Number one, I'm using them to make content. They're not a waste. I'm making content with them that people is watching and supporting. I've gotten a distinct increase in support in the last 3 months since I've been doing TCG stuff. So it's working for my content. Now, maybe eventually I can grade and sell if I want, or maybe I just grade and keep collecting. Jules. But that's my business and my prerogative, not yours. It's not yours to make a decision or a judgment on. Sorry, it's just true. Thanks for $3, but it's none of your business. You know, you're kind of intrusive nosiness there.
Bankruptcy is like the only solution, okay? I am personally filing for bankruptcy. My company is not bankrupt. You know, my business is fine.
Should I unban 220 again? The funny part is, like, people are going to say no, and the reason people are going to say no is because 220 supports the streams, even though he's a troll. So people are like, well, if you unban him, he's going to support the stream again, so don't ever unban him, right? That's what people are going to say, because my trolls don't ever want me to get any support. BMW CEO? Okay, I'll unban that.
I am not willing to violate my own beliefs and my own values to just become a sellout shill streamer. And I don't want to become Mr. Dollar Bags. I don't want to be the 80% of streamers who has to fucking rely on every little hype game becoming overhyped and overmarketed so they can make an extra buck. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Tonight is Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster. We still have many things to do in Pixel Remaster, including more optional super dungeons, more recruiting of people we don't have back in our party yet, all this stuff to do before we do the final dungeon. The final dungeon is crazy in the game. It's actually very good, but very, very complicated. It takes a while to get through it. So between tonight and tomorrow, we may beat the game, but no guarantees. We may not beat the game, okay?
So down here, this is Pal World. Right here is the shiny Treasure EX. This is the first Yu-Gi-Oh set, Chaos Rising, or Chaos Origins. I didn't do anything with that. I didn't put it in the binder. Over here, I have the few cards of the Yu-Gi-Oh! What's this called? Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance. That's there, okay? And I got all kinds of cards in stock, like serious amounts of cards, tons of cards, okay? So these are all the ones I haven't put into a binder yet, and I leave them in here till I have time, and then I make binders out of them. You know, I sort them by number order, and I put them into an app so I know what their value is. I know if I have the whole set. So now this is the first. I already did all the One Piece we had already done. So now this is the next grouping. So I put these on the edge right here, on the edge of the box. Yep.
And then they made a report that I'm a 220, which I guess means I'm like a crazy person who's fucking paranoid. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
We all fucking love it. Good stuff indeed. Righto. Now, how about we enjoy a very... I mean, fuck it. I want to enjoy this, you know, why not? Dick Strokenfell Vlogs has another compilation, 19 minutes
God,
long.
shut the fuck up, you cunt!
DSP caught faking $615 Pokemon pull off stream summarized. This should be fucking good. And we're going to watch this at 1.5 as well, by the way. But yeah, fuck it. Let's enjoy this before we do bingo.
Why are you watching DSP Gaming? You do realize everything that they say and do is bullshit, right? It's all nonsense. It's made for dumb people, for gullible people. That's the entirety of my content. So if you watch it, you're saying, I'm stupid.
Thanks for the money, dummies. Banned.
You haven't done the whole time. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage kid? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Good evening, everybody. No life, antisocial loser here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap. How did it all go? I wish it had gone a little better, so let's talk all about it, shall we? We started off today with a chill DSP morning show. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the show. It's the DSP morning show here on DSP Gaming. I'm coming out. We got a rainbow going on here. In truth, I'm a very game guy, and I'm a freaking simp for Andy's shredded body. Did you guys see that yesterday? I blew LTG. Did you see? I couldn't resist. I haven't done it in 100 years. I wanted to do it. Pretty amazing. Now, also going on today, I have some big stuff to show my poor testicle. Yes, you'll see. I have a humongous testicle every day. Anyway, I need a favor from the Kick audience today. I need people on Kick who enjoy the content to please support the content today. Why? This has been a slow week on Kick. We've had no subs at all. It's been a very slow week today. Drop a sub. Send some Kick. Support the content on Kick. You know that you like the content or else you wouldn't be here every day. So let's get some support for it today. Let's go. Let's rally and let's get some support on the Kick side. Orange Kush says, you know Kick carries your whole stream? No. Kick has not carried anything. Kick has barely contributed. It's an insanely slow week on Kick. No subs. Where's the Kicks? If you want to talk shit, you gotta support. It's that simple. You want to blab all day and insult me? Well, then you should also be supporting the content. Put your money where your mouth is. You want to talk shit, you gotta pay. Spoderman did a $2 super chat. He says, morning Phil, buy Cat something nice with his $2. No, but thanks for $2. Yeah, thank you for the contribution. Don't do that again. If you're a simpleton, support today's stream. If you like the most boring fake content made for simpletons, support today's stream. Are you fucking retarded? Support today's stream. However, the big news today is that I revealed I got a monstrous hit so big, it's the best card I own. I opened it off stream because you guys told me you weren't interested. Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see something epic right here on DSP Pack Rips. Are you ready? I ordered a Japanese box of cards, Storm Emeralda. The featured cards of the set are Rayquaza. That's why it's Emeralda, because Rayquaza is green. I want to show you how this went. Are you ready, everybody? This is what I got from the box as my final hit. I hit the jackpot. That is Mega Rayquaza EX Special Illustration Rare, the second rarest card in the entire set. This card is worth $615. I'm not kidding. Mega Rayquaza EX is worth $615. That is my most valuable card in my entire collection, and I pulled it on a whim off stream because you guys said you didn't want me to open Japanese. Despite the fact I opened it off stream, I'm going to put it onto the Wall of Fame. This by far is my most valuable card at $615. I ended up pulling my most valuable card ever off stream. People's jaws dropped. It seems like I've just had crazy luck off stream. I can't believe the crazy luck that I have had. Off stream, no one has this crazy amount of luck, and I've had it. Within a week and a half, I got an amazing box of Dragon Ball cards. I pulled a $286 card. Then we ended up pulling a God Pack in Mega Dream EX worth over $700. And then last night, I pulled the most valuable card in my collection. This all happened within a week. The luck I've been having recently is absolutely astronomically crazy. This doesn't happen to anyone. Yeah, I know this is insane. These boxes and cards that I'm opening, it's all fake. It always was. It always will be. That's the truth. If you watch my content and you believe any of it, you're very stupid. Gullibly dumb. It's all fake. I don't know what else to say. You know that I get cards off of Temu. Now, tonight was Super Mario Sunshine. So I'm going to be very honest with everyone. I don't like Super Mario Sunshine. I think it sucks. You could disagree. Maybe it's your favorite Mario because you grew up with it. I didn't. I hate this game. So what happened tonight? I'll tell you what happened. Here's what happened. Start playing the game. It's incredibly frustrating. This game is not getting any better. Every step of the way told you how much I disliked it. Thought it was one.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, but spicy. What did Justin Wong do to merit that? Remember, Phil claims he only goes after people who go after him first. So what on earth did the wholesome Justin Wong do to merit Phil Burnell's wrath? Justin must have done something, because DSP doesn't go and attack people for no reason whatsoever. He's not like that, apparently. I guess we'll find it very soon. I'm looking forward to see what the fuck's this about. This is all about here, you know. But yeah, we'll get through this very quickly, and then we'll start bingo.
Wonky, controls were bad and just, delayed. The physics feel awful. The whole game is bad in my opinion. Well, this is a good camera angle. Thanks, cameraman. Very useful. Really appreciate it. Oh, man. The game is like an unplayable joke, and no one ever tested it. Look, what is going on right now? You tell me what just happened. You couldn't see. He got stuck on nothing. He's stuck on the fucking wall because the camera is stuck. The camera gets stuck and it actually makes the game's physics change because they're stuck. The cameraman affects the physics of the game? How does that make any sense? What imbecile programmed the game like that? Look, I can't control it. Look, why am I punished for the ineptitude of the game dev team? Oh my god. Look, what was that? What was that? What was that? Thanks for the $1.19. I appreciate it. It's a Mario game and the guy attacks me from behind like I'm playing Dark Souls. Nintendo's fucking retarded. Alrighty guys, let's catch Ink Mario or Shadow Mario.
He literally just compared Mario to Dark Souls.
Or Dark Mario, or whatever Mario his name is. There he is. Okay, ready? Here we go. Of course the water passes completely through his body.
Smell shine.
Thank you very much to Nato Ronan for the $5 super chat. It's a free space right there. And they say, I just checked TGC player. That Rayquaza is somewhere between 380 and 450, not 600. It's already dropped in price. Phil doesn't notice. I mean, there is 0 point really in Phil trying to value all the cards right now because he's not planning to sell the cards right now. They're going to drop in price anyway because
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Most of the cards will drop in price anyway, you know? It's just the way it goes. It's the nature of the beast. Very few of them will fucking go up in value. You know what I mean? But they're a good price at the start because of new or whatever, but yeah. Phil is, I mean, is there made much sense with this fucking wall of fame he's got, you know? The most expensive cards go here. He's not planning on selling them apparently. So what the fuck's the point of them? You know? It's crazy, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, it's just, basically, I mean, to best sum up, he's basically fucking showing us on camera, hoping his audience will give him tons of money while saying,
look at the shiny, shiny.
That's the only way I can see. That's the only sense I can make of it.
Doesn't ever connect. You stupid cameraman got stuck. Look, I can't move the camera because the cameraman got stuck on the building again. How bad is this game? My god, man. Where did he go? I have no idea where he went. 0. What? He didn't touch me. I pressed jump. It dropped the input. This is ludicrously bad. Momentum can't stop it. Fall right over the platform like it's made of ice. Oh my god. How am I falling off the roof? I'm walking straight, and all of a sudden he starts gliding to the side because the cameraman rotates the screen, and you go the wrong way. You don't even control the camera, but the camera dictates how the game controls. It's fucking terrible. Again, I just feel I can't see anything, so I can't control Mario. Can't control him at all. The physics are atrocious. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know what we're supposed to do with them. They're not going to explain, huh? They're just going to assume you're going to magically know what to do? Where are we putting these things? Not going to explain, huh? Normally I grab their tails and spike them into the ground. They're too hot to touch. So I need to not pull and release, but spike them into the ground, is what they're saying? It says spike them into the ground. How do you spike it into the ground? They're not going to explain. They're just going to assume you're going to magically know how to do this. How do I spike the tail into the ground? What the fuck are you talking about, you fucking idiot? Tell me what to do, you stupid game. There's a race. The race controls incredibly poorly. It's just dumb shit. The game is terrible. Well, it doesn't work. Mario loses his life. He dies because he lost the foot race. What the hell just happened? I can't even move. I lost because Mario decided to not be controllable for some fucking reason. Fuck him. This game is fucking ass. Always was. How am I stuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, the physics are atrocious. What idiot made this game? Dude, are you kidding me? I touched him and it acted like he was a wall and it made me stop. Fuck this fucking game. It's terrible. Oh my god. It made me stop like he's made of bricks. He literally knocked himself out running on a straight bridge. He literally went face first and got knocked out. Did you see that? I just got stopped by bullshit. Dude, what am I falling on? I don't care. This game fucking sucks. I'm gonna stop playing it right now. I'm literally falling and stopping. I'm not even touching anything. Oh, you got hit by an invisible fucking wall. Fuck this game. This game is ass. It's driving me nuts. It's so bad. My god. The game sucks. The game legit is awful. It's just it's definitely the worst Mario game. It's 100% the worst fucking Mario game they've ever made. 100%. You tell me what's going on. I never pressed Y. He went into first person mode. I literally never pressed Y. He went into first person mode. Oh my god. Literally hit him in the ass and acted like a fucking brick wall, and I slowed down. I was there first. I was literally there first. And he says he won the race.
No, you weren't there first, though. No, hold on.
Wall, and I slowed down.
They're ahead, and they touched down first. See the dust cloud? They landed first. They landed first. Phil thinks he won that race. Bullshit.
Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses.
No.
We're like, Phil's not engaged.
Jesus Christ.
I was there first. I was literally there first. And it says he won the race. I was at the flag first, and it says he won the race. I was at the flag first, and it says he won the race. Dude, I've had enough. I've really had enough. They make him a brick wall. I'm not even fucking near him. You already got hit. You're down now. You can't catch up to him. Dude, it's impossible. The game is fucking garbage. I just want to delete it off my fucking thing. So bad, dude. It's such a bad game. Made by idiots. Mario's face hits the guy's ass, even though you're not even near him. And the game acts like you went brick wall face first and completely destroys your momentum. And by the time you get up, he's already too far ahead to catch up. The game is complete garbage. I'm holding forward on the thumbstick. He gets to move first. Watch how they cheat. He gets a head start. The game cheats. Ready? I'm holding right now. Ready? He's already moving. I couldn't move. I can't even get up. Now I hit a wall for no fucking reason. There's no way to catch it. It's impossible. You can't ever touch a wall. You have to do absolutely perfect jumps. Absolutely ludicrous nonsense. Awful fucking game. I detest it. I detested it the first time. I detest it this time. Many years later, it's just garbage. How do you torture children? Make them play fucking Super Mario Sunshine. Look at that. I touched him. Knocked down. Already can't do it. The moment I started, oh, you hit him. You get knocked on your ass backwards. This may actually be the worst game I've ever played. And the reason I say that is because it should be good because it's a first-party Nintendo game and they have absolutely no excuse for it to be as bad as it is. Besides, they just had no fucking idea what they were doing. I haven't seen a game this bad from Nintendo ever since this one. What the fucking shit? I'm holding straight. He goes right and hits a wall. I'm not even touching the right fucking thumbstick. How could I have rotated the camera? Oh my god, man. Can I tiptoe across? I guess maybe. Press the wrong button. Oh my fucking god. Fuck this game. Again, I held forward. I pressed jump. The camera started to rotate itself. I have no finger on the right thumbstick. The camera rotates itself, making Mario not jump straight. This is the worst ever. I think I actually, like I'm telling you, this is probably my top 5 least favorite games I've ever played in my life. Everything about the game I dislike. And I said to everyone, it's my last night of the week to stream on Kick. I want to have a really good night tonight. I need it because this is the last night where it counts for this week. So, you know, I need support. So I said tonight, support the stream. You want to see Mario Sunshine continue? We've got to get support for it. I'm only going to torture myself if we get well support for it, so it's worth the pain. That didn't happen tonight. At the end of the stream, we hadn't even hit $100 yet, and we're nearing the very end of the stream. Again, guys on Kick, please support the stream tonight. Subs and kicks greatly appreciated. Need the help on Kick this week to have it be a good week. Guys, if you're enjoying tonight's Super Mario Sunshine stream, get some support for it. First of all, if you're on Kick, tonight is my final stream of the week that counts for Kick's week. Please support. Let's get some subs, Kicks. Let's get some engagement. Please, let's get support on Kick tonight to have a solid end of the week. On YouTube, jewels are now in effect. You can drop some jewels on the stream. That helps. You can do a super chat. You can become a member, give some memberships, or you can tip via PayPal as well. We're almost to our milestone where we're going to do an actual DSP pack rips for Dragon Ball cards tonight. So let's go, please. Let's get some support for the stream. Let's get some support to do some more pack rips later tonight in response to my amazing performance here. Let's go. Let's get a tip. Let's get some super chats, some subs, some kicks. Let's go. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, I received a generous contribution. A $50 tip has just rolled in. Thank you so much to the anonymous $50 tipper. That's our biggest tip of the night. And that means that's a bonus pack of Dragon Ball Fearsome Rivals that we'll be opening tonight thanks to your support. Now get us to 100, everyone, and that's our pack number 2, and we are guaranteed to do DSP pack rips tonight. Let's go. We got about 30 minutes left of gameplay. Sadly, as you guys can see, we had one big tip, a few small contributions. Not looking good for Mario Sunshine. But it's to stay in the rotation, we have to have well-supported streams. It's not happening. In fact, we haven't had a contribution in 30 minutes. At this rate, we're not even going to do DSP pack rips tonight. So this sucks. We need people to support the game in the stream, to keep this in the rotation. It's very frustrating. I don't like the game. I'm only playing it because you guys said you wanted me to play it again. And I will continue playing it, but we need people to support it, or else this is going to be it. I can't believe such low support, you know, and it's only due to one person's big tip that we're even where we are now. Bandit says I vote to change games. I mean, we might not be playing this again. If people aren't going to show up and support the night streams of it, then we're done with it. I was willing to try it, but I'm not going to keep up and frustrate myself if no one's going to support it. Fuck it. It's definitely not worth the stress. It's a stressful, annoying, frustrating game, and so there's no point in putting myself through that stress if there's not going to be a reason to. This is exactly why if we ever play Donkey Kong 64 again, it's becoming pre-financed. I need to know I'm going to receive compensation for my pain and suffering.
Pre-financed? How are you going to fucking... Pre-financed? That sounds like a goal.
Guys, if you want to see this continue, you better support the stream. If we don't get good support tonight, I'm quitting this game and not playing it again. I hate it. The only way I'm going to continue this game is if we get more support. We got nothing right now. We haven't had anything in over half an hour. I'm just being real with you. I don't like the game. The game is incredibly frustrating, unpolished garbage. I know there's people out there that want to see me keep playing it, so now is your chance because we only got 15 minutes left of the game. We haven't even hit a single milestone yet. Let's hit the milestones. Let's get some pack rips. Let's calm me the fuck down because this game sucks. Let's get support. We reached our first milestone. Everyone, rally. Get us to that second milestone right now. Let's go. Let's get to the milestone of 150 right now. Let's have 3 Dragon Ball pack openings on tonight's stream minimum. Stevie, you didn't support the game whatsoever, so I don't want to hear that you're not supporting it now. You never supported it to begin with, so it doesn't really matter if you're not supporting it now, does it? Yoke Focus will only stay in the rotation if it gets good support. Right now, it does not have good support whatsoever. I don't think we're playing it again, to be honest. Last chance to support the stream is right now. You got to get us some more milestones tonight, or I'm done with this game. It's too stressful. I don't need to self-torture myself if no one is going to support it. I'm not going to torture myself playing this game if people don't care. No one's contributing or supporting. If you want to see me be tortured, you need to support it to make it happen. If people came to these streams in droves for Mario Sunshine and said, we will throw money at you, I would continue to suffer. The only smart thing these people could have done if they wanted to see this continue was support. They did not. It sucks. I'm not doing this anymore. And I put my foot down. I made it clear. Unless you're going to support right now, we're not doing it again. They did not. If you wanted to see me suffer, you had to support the suffering. You didn't. So now it's on you. We didn't get enough support. I'm not going to continue to torture myself. Sorry about that. Done with this game. It's terrible. I actually never want to play it again. Never. The fact that they actually reversed the controls during that segment, they reversed the controls. of the game, dependent on if you're holding up or forward. Why would they do that? Unless they just want to piss you off and they don't know how to make a game. The game is terrible. I absolutely positively would have toughed it out and kept playing, but as you can see, tonight we've got primarily trolling. We've got no one willing to support the playthrough on the kick side at all. No one subbing, no kicks. So I think we're done. The game is too frustrating for me to continue if people are not going to support it. We don't need to play Mario Sunshine ever again. We've already beaten the entire game once, and I hated it then, and I still hate it today. It really is sad. It's a terrible game. It's fucking awful. It's just like a ball buster for the sake of being a ball buster, rather than being fun. There's no pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The game continues to be annoying the entire game. Some people enjoy it. We did have some YouTube supporters, but it's not enough. You know? What can I say? This is literally the least supported stream I've done this week. That's sad. If this had been a second stream of Dark Souls 2 tonight, I would have had way more fun than playing this garbage. From now on, everyone says, what's the worst Mario game? Mario Sunshine. Hands down, no competition. It's a terrible game. It plays like ass. It controls terribly, has input delay. The game design is insanely flawed. The cameraman constantly gets stuck in walls and get against things. The camera auto-rotates when you're moving just with the left thumbstick, making you go in the wrong direction. Invisible walls out the ass, clipping out the ass. All right, I'm done with this. Really, I am. No more of this crap. Someone tipped $5. A shout out to the Counter-Strike Source community. I'm tipping for more Mario Sunshine. Thank you, but too little too late. Fuck you, bitch. I would only play more Mario Sunshine if people are supporting it to the point where it's worth the stress. It ain't worth fucking slow nights. Tell you right now, it is not worth slow nights. Fuck that. Not this game. If I'm not getting big support for it, I don't care to play it. Support is stopped, so I'm done with this shit. I tried. It's not worth it. If people had come out and supported it in droves tonight, I would have kept suffering, but it ain't worth it. So no more Mario Sunshine. I'm not torturing myself any further. Sorry, that's life, and now you gotta live with it. By the way, yeah, a lot of people are spamming this in the chat. Apparently, Dolly Parton has passed away. I don't care. Stop spamming the chat. Nobody cares. She's insignificant to me. Who the fuck cares about Dolly Parton? No one.
Okay, that was definitely a context, okay? To be fair, it's quite clear that the Struggle Film videos are out of context with the editing, but yeah, Jesus, man, yeah, that was rough. So, yeah, that's that. So, God almighty. It's time for bingo, okay? It's time for us to forget the focus on bingo. We got one free space courtesy of Dr. Rowan Super Chat earlier on. We've already had one full house. One full house has already been unlocked and done, and we've done that and everything else, which is all good, you know? And the first number in chat I see about what I used for today's bingo card, and Sonny was first with 220. At the same time, Sonic said 220, so there we go. Multiple people saying 220 at the same time. We're going to use that for today's bingo number, 220. Because after all, Phil is a 220.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
We need Phil to say and do the following on today's bingo card. We need Phil to discuss politics in some manner. I'm saying basically. Actually, friend and him saying are doing Q&A. The second row is Phil saying would argue, him burping, him saying help, him butchering a word, and him saying there you go. The third row is Phil doing a wire and T-pose, him saying absolutely, him flipping the cards, him saying sound good in time. The fourth row is Phil saying on demand, him giving the prayer hands, him saying it is what it is, dude, and him flailing his arms. The fifth and final row is Phil saying admittedly, him going to use a ghost story, him flexing his doodle arms, him making that annoying T sound, and finally, him saying the wrong. That's the bingo card we have for today's show. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that a bad man commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that a bad man begs, we also get a free space. If Jade squeaks his little arse onto Phil streaming and Phil says hi to Jade, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
If Satan666 shows up to Phil's stream and Phil says hi to his bestest buddy in the whole world, Satan, not only do we get a free space for that, but to celebrate that free space, we get to enjoy this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
And also, for every $50 of organic support Phil gets, we lose free spaces. Fake anonymous tips do not count. It's got to be real organic support he gets, and if he gets that, then for every 50, we lose free spaces. But you guys are also in charge of ways we can get free spaces back as well. For example, for every 5 new or renewed members we have to bingo streams, we get a free space. We've had 3 already today. 3 people have popped the membership messages: Fox, Ware, Fox, Freezer Young, and C Phoenix. So 2 more new or renewed members, we get a free space. For every $5 of support, whether it's a $5 super chat like Nat Ronan did earlier on, or a £5 tip, for every 5 of anything, we get free spaces for that as well. For every 1,000 jewels sent over YouTube, we also get a free space. And of course, in my opinion, the best way to get free spaces is just to like the damn stream. We've already had a free space for getting 25 likes on the bingo stream earlier on, and we get 2 more free spaces, we get 50 likes, 75 likes, we get 3 more free spaces, and 100 likes on bingo, we have 4 more free spaces on top of all that. So the more likes we get, the better we are at hopefully getting a full house here. So there we go, good stuff indeed. So there we go. So you guys are in charge of some of these. There we go. We're one more new Arena member away from getting a free space because Steve has popped a 16-month message saying, I'm helping. You are absolutely helping indeed, Steve. Cheers for that. So one more new Arena membership, we get a free space. We have one so far, so you guys in charge. In some ways you get free spaces, but the rest of us are controlled by Phil, and it's bizarre about the functions, as well as I'm begging like a little bitch boy that, yeah, so there we go. There are some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to AI Marvel film and I'll pipe put that for us right now, so take it away, you weird looking marble prick.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
Good stuff indeed. A quick reminder of the current bingo prize winners. Currently, people with marble tickets include Ludwig, Damien, Pixar, Dashi, and Natoronin. Full house ticket holders include Captain Murphy, Cabin Dutchman, Comedy, and Mr. White. Meanwhile, Scottish soundboard users include Chris Danks, ST1593, Darkside Ranter, and Kyle Denson, and as well as Major of India. And there's also a couple of people who have permanent Scottish soundboard usage, like, you know, Steve has a permanent Scottish soundboard, as does, who's the other one again? Slinks. I think Slinks got a good as well, didn't he? So there we go. So yeah, some people have that shit, apparently. But others have type, so yeah. Chris Thanks, ST1593, Darkside Ranter, Kel Detson, and Major of India have temporary Scottish soundboard passes. So there we go. Those are the current bingo prize winners so far. There we go. Right, I think I've gone through all the bases, not jazz. I've gone through everything we need to go through. There's only one thing left for me to do before I start playing bingo today.
Are you daft?
And that is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
On that note, it's time for us to start playing bingo. Good luck, everybody, because here we fucking go. Finally getting started. Let's see what is pissing off Phil Burnell today, shall we?
What is going on, everybody? How you doing? Good morning and welcome to the show. It's the DSP Morning Show for Thursday, the 27th of August, 2026. Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. What's up? Good morning. Guess what time it is? It's time for a new game. It's time for something special and fun. In fact, today will actually be the first official day of the crazy, busy gaming season of the year. If you don't know, every year, the gaming season goes crazy around this time. Usually it's late August or early September. I used to call this the hardcore gaming season. And what I mean by that is, for people who are really into video games, this is by far the busiest and most exciting time of year. It's pretty much non-stop new releases throughout the rest of the year to the end of the year. And it gets to the point where
Thank you very much, Mercer, for popping a 21 months bingo buy message, and so that's a free space. That's our fifth popped message on the membership side of things. So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Mercer, for that. You guys know a free space. So that's our second free space for the bingo stream. Cheers for that, Mercer. Very kind indeed.
there's really no way that most people can even stay on top of it. If even you're into gaming, oh, I want to play every hot new release. Good luck. Because not only are there so many that you can't really afford them, but also they come out too close to each other. How are you ever supposed to juggle that many video games at once, right? And as a YouTuber and creator who's covered mostly video games for the entirety of my 18-year run, this is the absolute busiest time of year for me. Now, in recent years, it hasn't been as much so. And what I mean by that is, sadly, in recent years, we've had a situation where, yeah, I hate to say it, this busy gaming season hasn't been so great. A lot of the games coming out are just sequels or another installment of something that you've already played that doesn't really innovate. Little effort, crappy games from AAA studios that are supposed to be pumping out gems, now they're pumping out coal, right? And I would argue last few years, this busiest time of year hasn't been so exciting because most of the games suck. However, this year, I think we are in a unique situation where we're going to have a unique combination of fresh new games, re-releases, and probably arguably the most hyped game of all time, GTA 6, all combined to make this one of the busiest gaming seasons of all time. I would not be shocked if we hear about record numbers and all kinds of crazy sales and just, you know, nuttiness in general going on around gaming mania, right? We've had this big drought, this big kind of negativity around gaming for a while now. People losing faith in AAA studios, feeling like they're doing the wrong things, closing and laying off of employees. And now I feel like this fall, if some of the games end up being good, I feel like we're in position for a huge change. Now, that's not guaranteed, but again, me looking at the gaming lineup of some of the stuff we're going to be checking out in the next few months, September alone has, I think, around 10 interesting releases that I want to try, balanced with other things. Hopefully, you're going to think that at least some of those are good. And then October and November just get crazier. Like, the further in we get into the end of the year, the crazier things are getting. So, FYI, I'm excited. I hope you are too. Today is the start of all of that. All right, because today, the Metal Gear Classics Collection, or whatever the hell it's called, Part 2 has released, with the featured game being Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, being available on another platform other than PlayStation 3 for the first time. This game has literally been stuck on PS3 for nearly 20 years. So no one has been able to experience it unless you were around that PS3 era or happened to find a legacy console that still works somewhere. And let's be honest about it, it's frustrating playing it on PS3 with the excessively long load time. So this is going to be interesting. Does it run better on PC than it did on PS3? Did they improve the graphics? How are the loading times? You know, it might actually make it a way more digestible game because it's on a different platform now. Okay, in addition, I get to play it on a good controller. Not to say that the PS3 controller was bad, but I prefer a different style of controller. That's going to be interesting. I'm curious, can you play it at like 4K and what it looks like? The first time ever we're experiencing this, so this will be fun. A fun way to start the hardcore gaming season. And then after today, dude, we got so much. We got the Modern Warfare 4 beta. We got Blood of the Dawnwalker. We've got the new Onimusha, all right? And that's all in the next week. There's also the new Residence game, A Plague Legacy, which no one knows if it's going to be good or not. So we've got all this stuff going on while I'm still balancing all the other stuff like the Dark Souls 2 DLC, finishing up Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, finishing up Final Fantasy VI, and continuing on with other stuff. So wild stuff going on right now, you know, pretty crazy, and I'm excited. You know, I am excited for this time of year. I hope that you all are too. This should be a lot of fun. Okay, so welcome to the busy gaming time of the year. We've officially hit it, even though it's still only August. We've actually hit that time of year where things are going to pick up in speed and excitement for video games. I feel like we've waited all year, right? Like ever since maybe early this year with Resident Evil 9 coming out, that was the biggest hype thing. And then after that, it was really slow. Even when you thought, oh, it'd be busy because of, you know, that early June gaming season, nothing came out, right? So finally now, here we go. Should be exciting. All right, so I just wanted to start with that. Good morning to everyone who is here on the morning show. So FYI, yeah, I want to open up the show with more sad news, if you can believe it. 3 days in a row, we have lost someone huge in pop culture, in, you know, just in general, humans' existence, right? Guess what happened now? Peter Cullen, the voice actor who historically has always portrayed the English voice of Optimus Prime, first in the Transformers television series and animated movies, and then in the Michael Bay live-action series, he has passed away. So we had Dolly Parton, then we had Tim Curry, and now Peter Cullen within 3 days. This is not good. We're losing too many, you know, amazing, notable people with talent, and, you know, this is awful. So, very sad. You know, Optimus Prime was a part of my childhood. I grew up watching the Transformers cartoon. The first movie I ever saw in a movie theater was Transformers, the animated movie. I saw it with my dad, and I was absolutely blown away. I didn't understand that they would take the cartoon and add in licensed music, and it would be like 10 times better animation, and there would actually be stakes to the plot because characters would die. I had no clue what I was in for. And Peter Cullen's voice acting was a major part of that experience. You know, and then to hear him come back for the actual Transformers Michael Bay movies was awesome. Not to say that the movies were very good because they weren't, but just to see him reprise the role all those years later was pretty amazing. So today, nostalgia bait and returning back to the 80s is all the rage, right? Like right now, anything from the 80s, oh, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. But in this case, this is just something sad because it's not like Optimus Prime ever disappeared. Also, Peter Cullen was the voice of Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh forever. Like, he's always been the voice of Eeyore. So, pretty sad, all right? And sucks to lose another great voice actor on top of all the other people that we're losing this week. So, really sucks, all right? So, yeah, bad and unfortunate, and rest in peace to Peter Cullen. Great voice actor, and he will be missed. You know, Optimus Prime will never be the same without him. Okay, so now let's just say good morning and hello to everyone. Who do we got today? We got Voodoo, Weed Nerd, Layla, Carla Snail, Comedy Master, Jade is here, KK Nene, what a name, KK Nene.
Jade is here. Jade is here. That's a fucking free space.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
Thanks, Jade. You can fuck off again. Squeak your little arse out of here.
Wolfagrum, Princess Luna. Who else we got? Dark Lady Goth, Garce is here, Vietnamese Comrade is here, Robert, Spoderman. Who do we got on the kick side? We got the Gucci Cat? The Gucci Cat. Okay. A breakfast sandwich. Dick Nixon, that's an interesting name. Who else do we got? The Chill Enjoyer, A Pot of Sloth, Virtual Boy, 220, Orange Koosh, Vergan, Baja Blasted, and many more. Ravigo, how you doing? All right, good morning. So good morning to everybody. Hope you're doing well. We're going to chill for a little bit and build up attendance before we start with Metal Gear Solid 4, which I'm excited for. By the way, I'm just curious, did YouTube make that change regarding how views are going to be counted? Did it take effect? The reason I ask is because usually, when I play Final Fantasy VI, I'll be honest, the views don't do very well. I barely get 300 views a video on the Final Fantasy VI playthrough because it's an old legacy game. It's one of my favorites, but it doesn't have a big audience. For some reason, the videos have like double views overnight. And I was looking at them like, why are there so many views on Final Fantasy VI? Not to say it's a ton, it's not. It's like 500, but I was still like confused, like, why did that happen?
This is a little bit sad. He has 230,000 subscribers on YouTube, plus, you know? And his attention is flagged. Like, he's like, what the fuck's going on here? My video has 500 views. What the fuck? It's like that is like getting his attention. It's a wee bit sad. I'm just saying, it's a wee bit sad.
So I don't know if YouTube flipped the switch. If you remember, we talked about this last week, that YouTube is changing the way video views are counted. Now, if anyone even clicks on a video, it counts as a view. It used to be, it did not. That basically what happened was you had to have a certain level of engagement on a video in order for a view to count. So someone had to click on the video and watch a certain amount of time, or else it didn't count. Because some people, what they would do is say, oh, I wonder if anything happened in this video. And they would click on it and skim through it and go right to the end, like, oh, nothing, and they close it. YouTube would say, oh, that's not a view. Okay? So now, apparently, no matter what, if someone just clicks on a video and it just even starts to play, that will be now a view. And what's crazy about that is a lot of people who watch my content, I know for a fact they don't watch the whole video. They just want to see what the video is about. They'll click on it, watch it for a little bit, and be like, all right, well, I'm interested in this gameplay, or I'm not, and then they leave. So then I never got those views counted towards the channel. Now I will. The thing is, though, you know what's going to happen. The moment that it's confirmed that these changes have taken effect, what they're going to do, people are just going to sit there and view bot and click refresh, and keep getting artificial views on their content to make it look like it's more important. I won't, because I don't give a shit, but other people will. People who think it's such a big deal to have a high view count or whatever. I know that's not the case at all, that it's just about overall entertaining a variety of customers who will come back and support your content. That's all I care about. I don't care about overall views. I don't care about any of this shit, you know? But these other people, they're all about the metrics and stuff, and they think that shit matters. Just like people used to inflate their sub count. They actually used to pay to have people come and bot the streams with subs.
You begged people to click on the ads on your fucking... Fuck off. Stop bullshitting, Phil. Stop fucking bullshitting here. You absolutely fucking care. You freaked the fuck out that your fucking God Pack video didn't get fucking viral attention. And you blamed everyone else apart from yourself for not going viral for your God Pack video. Shut the fuck up, you desperate little piggy.
Not streams, excuse me, the channels with subs. So all of a sudden overnight you'd have a channel that's not really getting views, had like 50,000 new subs. Like, what the fuck is that? How is, you know, huh? They used to do that shit, they did. So anyway, I'm just curious if they made that change or not. If not, I'm wondering how the views went up like that. But the truth is that it doesn't matter. They're not changing the way that you make revenue. So even if your views inflate, you're not gonna make any extra money on that, which is fine. I'm not, you know, I just want people to actually have their view counted, because I know a lot of people don't just sit there and watch the entire video every single time that I upload, and it sucks that I don't get credit for it, and it looks like, oh no, like no one's watching Phil. Well, that's not the truth. Just people don't sit there and watch the whole part. They skim through to find a part that they're interested in, you know?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Anyway, good stuff. I guess we'll see. If I notice that my views are overall up, it must be that they flipped the switch on that change. I don't think that there's any reason why I'd have an influx of new viewers out of nowhere. Like, nothing happened yesterday that would have brought in a bunch of new viewers. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, did you? Jay says he met Peter Cullen. Oh, man. Gotta be sad. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Jade. You know, if you feel like sticking around, because he says you may or may not stick around for Metal Gear Solid. He's not sure if it's a slow-moving game. Oh, it's a slow-moving game. Metal Gear Solid 4 moves about the speed of a slug. I mean, it has cutscenes that are 2 hours long. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, all right, so let's do some shout-outs, because we actually have a few shout-outs to do. All right, let me get this question out of the way. Someone said, are you going to react to Metal Gear Solid, or excuse me, are you going to react to GTA 6? Yes, tomorrow. GTA 6 stuff is not available on the internet right now. It won't be, okay? It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I'm not going to log into Netflix and broadcast Netflix through my PC.
I mean, it'll be available later on, Phil, though. It'll be available on YouTube later on. And I'm willing to bet, if you wanted to watch it, I am willing to bet within seconds of it going live on Netflix, you'll be able to watch that shit on the internet in some capacity in its full entirety. There is no way that shit will not be available within seconds of it going live on Netflix elsewhere as well. You'll be able to find that shit on YouTube seconds later, on Twitter, guarantee you.
Stuff is not available on the internet right now.
Let me remind this, because I don't know, did Phil burp it? Hold on, I need to check something.
Let's do some shout-outs, because we actually have a few shout-outs to do. All right, let me get this question out of the way. Someone said, are you going to react to Metal Gear Solid, or excuse me, are you going to react to GTA 6? Yes, tomorrow. GTA 6 stuff is not available on the internet right now. It won't be, okay? It's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I'm not going to log into Netflix and broadcast Netflix through my PC or any shit like that. We're going to do it tomorrow when it's readily available, publicly available on the internet fully. For what I'm to understand, it's going to be something like 26 minutes of gameplay, which is very interesting. So I think that's what we'll do tomorrow.
Ruh-roh, Dolphin Civil War in Phil's community. Short bus driver giving Phil $10 to say, Sportman, go get your mom's credit card to Dono instead of talking shit about others' donations. Dead War!
On the Level 1 podcast, we'll boot it up and we'll watch the whole thing. Okay, we'll watch the entirety of whatever this GTA 6 presentation is together. And I will fully react to it tomorrow morning. All right, that'll be a giant chunk of the podcast. All right, so look for that tomorrow. I'll give you my full thoughts on what we see live. Okay? Cool. Okay. So here we go. Ready? let's do shout out, shall we? So we've got, where do we start here? Zixto? Zixto. With 42 months as a member, and he says, another classic DSP versus Kojima. This would be fun. Hopefully. Now, I've only played this game twice. I played it once for myself before I was a YouTuber on PS3, and then really early on when I started doing, actually, I don't even know if my original playthrough was direct capture. Let me find it. That's actually a great question. Like, how old is my original playthrough of this game? Because I don't know.
Old bastard!
Let's see. So here it is. It was called Retro Replay, Metal Gear Solid 4, Sons of the Patriots, okay? This was before direct capture. Wow. 14 years ago, February 26, 2013. Okay, so it was 13 and a half years ago is when I first played Metal Gear Solid 4 for the very first time. Wow. Oh, by the way, my episode of DSP Tries It for this week did really well. It's already at 1,200 views and climbing in only a few days. Thanks for that, guys.
Cares?
Cool. Okay, so. Good stuff. So, first time in 13 years I'm playing the game. It's the first time I'm ever doing direct capture. It's the first time playing off of PS3. This should be very exciting. I'm excited for this playthrough. I wonder how it'll go. Again, I don't really remember that much about it. I'll remember certain things, but I've only played the game twice, and it was a million years ago, so I wonder. This is going to be one of those playthroughs where it's like, I kind of know some things, but not everything, right? Cool. Okay, so Saint Tiki with a $7.52 super chat. It's a weird amount, but thank you for the super chat. Odd, $7.52. It's probably a conversion rate, right? Let's see. $7.52. I spelled it backwards, didn't I? Yes, I did. Saint Icky. Very good. So thank you so much, everyone who's contributing. I'm going to shout this all out. Don't worry. So thank you, Saint Icky, for $7.52 and said, good morning. Let's have a great premiere stream. Indeed. Let's have a great one. Hopefully it's a fun stream, and I remember how to play. I don't know. It's a long time, right? Short Bus Driver did a $10 super chat saying Spider-Man should get his mom's credit card and donate instead of talking to others, or talking shit to others. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Spider-Man, not Spider-Man, you dumb bastard.
That one went over my head because I'm just chatting and talking with you guys and, you know, talking about topics and stuff. So I don't know, maybe he was talking shit, maybe he wasn't. But thanks for $10. We got Layla the Witch, 7 months as a member, saying thank you for deciding to play Metal Gear Solid 4. Not to say that I decided, you guys campaigned for it. Basically, ever since this was announced, that this collection was coming out and MGS4 was going to be in it. People were like, you haven't played it in so long.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I probably should play. If I haven't played in so long, you guys are interested, let's go for it. So here we are. Very nice. Noble222 Phoenix, 9 months as a member, says Metal Gear Solid is the shit. Good luck on 4 Phil. Thank you so much to Noble. I appreciate that. Then we've got TX Shooter with a $10 super chat. And he says, hey, Phil, I love Metal Gear Solid 4, so don't forget to bring some popcorn. Exactly. You need it with this game. I'm going to forewarn everyone. All right, if you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4 and you haven't watched me play it in my playthrough from 2013, this game actually holds the record for the longest cutscenes in video game history. Not a joke. This was the game where you figured out that Hideo Kojima probably wanted to be a movie maker, but ended up making video games instead, because he has incredibly long, dragging on, insanely well-acted, but insanely time-consuming cutscenes. The final cutscene of Metal Gear Solid 4 is likely going to be an entire stream. I'm not kidding. It's over 90 minutes long to see the ending of Metal Gear Solid 4. That's not a joke. Okay? So I'm curious what we're going to do, because at some point, we may actually be in the middle of a cutscene and the stream has to end. And I'm not going to sit here for an hour extra. I might just have to end the cutscene and be like, go watch it somewhere else. We'll have to see how it goes. You know, when I made this over 13 years ago, okay, I was an offline, on-demand video creator. I wasn't a live streamer at all. So it was easy for me to cut the parts up in a way that made sense. I could pause or whatever. I can't really do that when I'm on a live stream. So we're going to have to see how this goes, right? I have no idea.
Who fucking cares?
Indeed, Jay says, one shall stand and one shall fall. That was the classic line from the Transformers animated movie. Again, rest in peace to Peter Cullen. So, all right, so just to forewarn everyone, I hope you like cutscenes, because if you don't, you're not going to like Metal Gear Solid 4. And then we have Gingerbread Man with 500 kicks saying, remember to donate to the Alzheimer's Society. Sounds good to me. Thanks, Gingerbread Man. I have no idea why you said that, but I appreciate your money. Thank you. All right. All right, we have a $5 tip to start off today for tipping here on Kick. Bullshit! Excuse me, on PayPal. Here we go. And it's a $5 tip from Guitar Player 1939. Guitar Player says the following. I noticed that certain hand-selected content creators have got to play the Persona 4 demo, while the rest of us all have to wait. So, yes, this is something that I strongly warned against many, many years ago. And I was actually... Oh, thanks for those jewels over there. I'll shut that out in a second. I was actually publicly derided and made fun of it. But now, it's become the industry standard, and now all of a sudden people are like, oh, so maybe this isn't so good. So what I'm talking about is certain creators being handpicked, put on a selected green light list or approved butt kissers list, and getting absolutely everything early. Whether it's early access to a game, a beta, a demo, being flown out to a special event and literally being pampered on hand and foot, being a paid vacation in order to celebrate the launch of a game, and then conveniently they cover it and they hype that game and claim the game is really good. Isn't that what I warned about many, many years ago? I'll give you the perspective because many of you probably don't remember. So many years ago, there was a game coming out by the name of State of Decay 2, okay? Now, for the record, State of Decay 1, I had absolutely loved. I thought it was an absolutely great game, okay? But State of Decay 1 came out of nowhere, okay? It had dropped out of the blue, and people loved it, and it became the surprise hit of the summer. Then they started developing State of Decay 2, and it was weird because they weren't really showing that much of the game or anything like that, and it took a long time to come out, and people were like, what's taking so long? And then all of a sudden, it was about, I want to say about a week before State of Decay 2 was coming out, officially, so people could play it. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was a select group of content creators who were given the game ahead of time. Full release. It wasn't like, oh, they get a little preview. No, they had the entire game. And they were allowed to play it and stream it early, and they ended up getting excessive amount of views on it because they were able to play the game a week early, so everyone watched them. They made tons of views and money on it, all right? And basically, they made out, like kings, basically, because they had access to a game early. Funny enough, as they were covering the game, they weren't allowed to say anything negative about it whatsoever because they had an agreement, a contract they signed that stated they weren't allowed to review the game until the review embargo ended. That's when the review embargo ended, the day before.
Because he's not got a sense of perspective. We're lucky he's not killed someone.
They could literally only sit there and play it and say good things about it, because if they said a negative, that could be considered a review, a violation of the terms of their contract, and they have it terminated. So they literally played the game and kissed its ass nonstop, okay? This is paid advertisement. This is not content creation. This is not actual valid gameplay or criticism. This is a paid advertisement to shill a product, but it was not presented that way, okay? It was a misadvertisement. It was basically very deceptive, all right? So it's the week before State of Decay 2 comes out. Someone contacted me. I actually was on a mini vacation in Seattle with my then girlfriend, Kat. At that point, we weren't married yet, okay? We were in Seattle spending time together, and someone had tweeted me, when it was still Twitter, and said, what do you think about so-and-so? And I specifically remember one of the people was like that Golden Gloves TV guy or whatever, okay? And said, what do you think about him and others getting early access to State of Decay 2? And I went on Twitter and I started doing research, and I found out the entire situation, the whole embargo thing, how they weren't being honest about the game, and yada, yada. And I responded very matter-of-factly, you can go watch those shills do whatever they do because they're making bank doing it. But if you want to watch an honest creator play this game, you can watch me play it on Friday when it actually comes out. I will pay for it myself, so you know that I spent money on it. Therefore, when I play the game at release, you'll know it's the real version, not me kissing its butt, and I'll tell you what I honestly think about it. Okay? I just basically walked away because I was in Seattle spending time with my wife. It's like a day later, and people are like, Phil, your Twitter has blown up. Are you aware that you pissed off all those creators who got the game early? They're all...
I don't know if Phil's going to mention it here, but Phil ended up deleting his original tweet. Phil nuked his original tweet and apologized for how he came across, basically. He walked back at it, but now he's doubling down again.
Shitting on you. They're shitting on me for what? For speaking the truth? Yes. And it was Golden Gloves TV and others. They were all like, quote tweeting me, this guy's just sour grapes because he can't get the games early. This guy got left behind. This guy, no one cares about him. He's a loser. That's why he's mad. No, that's not why I was mad. I was mad because you're a bunch of paid fucking shills. You don't make real content. You're a bunch of bought out bitches, and you ruined the game industry by being paid spokespeople rather than gamers. You're phonies. You're fakes. No one should watch your content because it's all staged. That's why I was pissed. I don't give two fucks about getting State of Decay 2 early. No one cares about that fucking game. Now, incidentally, later that week, State of Decay 2 actually came out, all right? And guess what happened? It sucked. It literally fucking sucked. The game itself was way worse than the original State of Decay. They had removed all of the fun story elements of the game and made it basically an online co-op game. Not to say the original wasn't co-op, because it was, but the basis of the first game being fun and having this interesting story where each character had meaning, and it led to this overarching narrative. They cut all that out, and they just made it online co-op gameplay to survive. That's it. So they removed a critical element that made it fun for a lot of people. The game was terrible. I'm not kidding. It was also full of bugs. It just wasn't a very well-polished game. So here I am playing it, and I'm like, so this is why they're upset, because the game actually fucking sucks, and they don't want people to know that because they got paid to say it's good. So if people find out it sucks, they're going to look like shills. So that's why they're mad at me for saying, watch someone real play it later in the week. They don't want the truth exposed. They want to keep making the bag, kissing butt, lying about games, and making a living doing it. Okay? So this was almost a decade ago. I want to say this was like 2018. Okay? So like 8 years ago this happened.
Who fucking cares?
And at the time, I tried to use it as a cautionary tale, stating, hey, guess what? If you allow this to happen, if you keep supporting people who are paid shills, who take the bag, who have that big sponsorship opportunity, who play the game early before you, who get access before you, who think they're more important than you, they're an influencer rather than a gamer, if you keep supporting those people, the industry won't exist anymore. And what I mean by that is you won't have real creators, because the real creators will be pushed to the side, bumped down in the algorithm, and impossible to find. Instead, what will happen, you'll only see paid shills. Okay? That's it. Like, literally, that's it. That's all you will see. So, that's lame. And I don't want the entire content creation, you know, industry of gamers to become, oh, I only watch 5 people who are shills, right? And it's funny because even in other, like, places that used to be grassroots, like the fighting game community, even now they have figureheads that are paid shills. Everyone complains about Justin Wong literally taking every single possible sponsorship opportunity because he just wants to make the bag for him and his family. Now, it's respectable that his family's doing well because he takes the bag, but when he's shilling Saudi hotels and shit, yeah, you probably get a little skeptical about the guy's motives and if he's really being truthful or not in the shit that he says, right? So,
look who's fucking talking. A serial liar bitching away in the morning that Justin Wong is fucking getting the possibility to do this fucking shit. Hey, if it fucking provides for his fucking family, you know what I mean? Also, people, there's always a lot of fucking debate about Saudi money, you know what I mean, and all that shit, you know what I mean, for sure. But for God's sake, though, end of the fucking day, you fucking gotta make sure your fucking family are fucking well looked after, you know what I mean? And that's what Justin Wong seems to be fucking doing. Justin Wong has been a long time fighting game content player and respectable at that for the most part, you know? They got a lot more clout in the fighting game community than Phil has ever had. But here, it's just, I mean, Phil, this comes across as jealousy on your part. This just comes across as massive jealousy. Because you're not getting invited to fucking Street Fighter. You weren't invited to watch a Street Fighter movie, get a little cameo in the Street Fighter fucking movie. You're going to have a go at Justin Wong and actually fucking have a go at his family as well in that capacity. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going to wind up the whole context.
Everyone complains about Justin Wong literally taking every single possible sponsorship opportunity because he just wants to make the bag for him and his family. Now, it's respectable that his family's doing well because he takes the bag, but when he's shilling Saudi hotels and shit, yeah, you probably get a little skeptical about the guy's motives and if he's really being truthful or not in the shit that he says, right? So, this is what's going to happen. As soon as people started taking that bag 8 years ago and realizing if we just say good things about games and lie, we'll be on that selected, approved list of people who get every opportunity. All right? Because let's be honest, who the fuck were these people before they started doing that? Right? Who were they? It wasn't until they started kissing butt, they started saying yes to everything, they started being positive every waking moment, that all of a sudden now they're notable. Why? Because they got the early access? They got paid for it, stupid! They're not being truthful, but that's the problem. No one cares. Everyone is gullible, ignorant, shill, and just accept, keep watching their content. If you keep watching the content of shills, all you will get moving forward is shills. Dishonesty, lies, bullshit is what will become the norm because you're too stupid to realize you're watching a paid advertisement rather than a real gamer who cares about what they're saying to you. Okay? That's just the God's honest truth. Like I said over the years, if you support it, it will never improve. All right? If you keep buying Pokemon games, despite the fact they run like shit on the Switch, they'll keep making shit Pokemon games on the Switch. Sorry, that's just going to happen. If you keep playing games that are games as a service, microtransaction games like GTA Online, it's going to be another 15 years till we get GTA 7, because why on earth would Rockstar care about making it when they're making money hand over foot on the games as a service game? Your money, views, and attention dictate where industries go. So if you want legit creators, watch legit creators and boycott the shills. Because they're only there to make a buck and they don't give a shit if they're telling you anything truthful. All they care about is how tightly wadded their pockets are with money. Okay? So 8 years ago, that was the case, and I got dragged over the fucking coals for it. Here we are 8 years later. The problem is way, way, way worse because people didn't listen. Now, even early betas, I mean, Persona 4 Remake comes out, what, February? Why do creators have it in August? Because they're shills. That's it. It's the only reason. The approved selected creators were graced with the access to play it early. So now they get early views, they make early money, they get early hype on their content, and they benefit. And then, of course, they're just going to say positive things about the fucking game. And you're supposed to believe that that's legit. It's not. It's advertisement. They don't respect you. They just want your money. Sorry, but that's just the case. I know, because people are like, well, oh, he mentioned Justin Wong. I like Justin Wong. I think Justin Wong is a good person. I'm going to say that up front. I think he's a good person. I think he's a great video game player, fighting game player, and I think that he's a great family man. I understand why he takes the bag. But that doesn't mean I have to actually approve of it or like it. I have the right to speak my opinion on it and criticize it, okay? Fair enough?
So, don't we also have the right to criticize you and how you conduct yourself, Phil, on a daily basis? If you have, why don't we have the right to criticize how you conduct yourself, Phil? And how you fucking get the bag yourself from fucking fleecing your dumbass deadheads. And waving the shiny, shiny Pokemon cards in the face to get wheeled out and all that shit. Like, are we not entitled to that as well? If you're entitled to fucking have your opinion about Justin Wong and disagree with what you see, aren't we also? About you?
No? So, no, I don't detest the people who take the bag, but I see the industry going in a very negative way if people keep accepting it and watching that.
I give Hex a Dark Cross for 2 minutes. Which chat says, can I get an envy? Holy shit. Yeah, we can get an envy for sure. Absolutely no problem. You know, give me 2 seconds here. Where's the envy? Where's the envy? Here's the envy. There's your fucking envy right there. Good stuff indeed. There we go. He's a very, very envious individual indeed.
That crap. It's garbage. Okay? There you go.
Burger.
I got a $2 tip. Someone says, for Friday Night Fights, play more obscure fighting games and do arcade ladders. Something like Classic Killer Instinct, which you can get on Xbox Game Pass. I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, but most people tell me when they want to see fighting games, all they want to see is online competitive play. The only way I can play these games online is to play them a lot and practice, and that's what people don't want. They want me to just magically be good at the game and jump online and somehow know what I'm doing, and that's not how it works. To get good at a fighting game, you need to actually dedicate a ton of time and invest a ton of effort to actually learn the ins and outs of a game. And sadly, you can't really do that instantly. The only games I can usually do that in are Street Fighter and or old school fighters because I have that installed knowledge of them. I'm actually able to really jump in at a good level because I have so much experience in those games. But outside of that, any other new fighting game or franchise, I don't have the ability to just jump in, you know, and immediately be good at it. So that's, you gotta understand, like, I'd be okay playing any fighting game ladder. I really would. I don't care about that. That'd be fun. But I don't think anyone would care. Like, I used to do that all the time. I used to play all the SNK fighters. I never really played those competitively, but I love playing against the computer and going through the story and ladder, fight the super boss at the end, because infamously, SNK bosses are crazy super bosses. But what do you guys think? Would you like that for Friday Night Fights rather than online gameplay to do, like, offline content of fighting games? I would be absolutely happy to do that.
cares?
What kind of stuff would you like to see? Please let me know. This guy says Killer Instinct. What else would you like? Are there old school fighting games? You know, are there old school fighting games available that you guys would like to see? Let me know. Okay? All right. So someone sent me $1.98. I'll count it as 2. They said, I want to hear your thoughts on 2XKO being dropped within a year by Riot. They're even refunding skins and currency. I know you were there since the start of the FTC. You have a nuanced take with greater insight. I'm stoked for Metal Gear today. So the thing is, from what I'm to understand with 2XKO, it's a really complex thing because apparently that game, for those who don't know, 2XKO is the fighting game made by Riot Games, the makers of League of Legends. It's a League of Legends fighting game where the characters from League of Legends are now in a different genre of game. That game was in development for nearly 10 years.
Look at the shiny.
Different iterations. Apparently, it started off that it was just going to be a 1v1 classic fighting game. Then they decided they wanted to make it like a 2v2. Then they kept changing the formula again. They kept listening to input from the fighting game community, but they basically never nailed it down to exactly what they wanted it to be. So because it kept changing and evolving, it never came out. It just kept changing and evolving, kept changing and evolving. Then all of a sudden, this year, we had other fighting games coming out like Invincible Versus and the Avatar fighting game and Marvel Tokon that all look kind of similar. And what I mean by that is they all look kind of anime-esque. And League of Legends kind of looks anime-esque, and so this one's kind of, oh, now they all look the same. So what happened was it went like it was going to be the game to go before all of those, and basically make the groundbreaking mold or whatever for what other games would maybe copy. But instead, they took so long to release that by the time that it came out early this year, no one really cared. Like, it came out very early 2026 as a early release, limited release, but it was free. By the way, the game is free to play. They were trying to make their money off of like microtransactions. And then when it came out, no one really knew or cared. Like, only the FTC knew. It didn't hit mainstream. No one in the mainstream even knew the game existed, which is weird because League of Legends has a humongous player base. So why didn't they care about this game, right? And then they did full release like a month later, which who even knows what the difference was. And then after that, basically, it just kind of faded away. Like, the FTC did play it, and apparently it did good at EVO. Like, at EVO, there was like some event where...
I feel like he went and fucking got... It took so long to get to the point that he forgot what his point was there for a second. Like, he genuinely got confused. What is confused?
It just kind of faded away. Like, the FTC did play it, and apparently it did good at EVO. Like, at EVO, there was like some event where there was like a singles, but then there was like a team version. Because I guess the game could be played both as singles and team, like 2 people playing together on a team, which is an interesting, innovative concept. But apparently the game basically has just never got traction. It never got the attention of other fighters. It never really was doing big in the tournament scene. It certainly wasn't making Riot Games any money. And so after 10 years of development and endless amounts of money invested, millions upon millions of dollars invested in the game, they just announced the game's done. No more development. It's over. As of the end of this year, the game will have no updates. It's just going to be as is. It's done. No more. And everyone's getting basically laid off who kind of worked on the team. They're going to be pushed to other projects or laid off entirely. Okay? So that's a sad story, right? Now, from
I need to rewind this because I need to fucking see if Phil said friend. When you talking about co-op there, did Phil say friend there? I need to go back because friend's on the bingo card. Friend is on the card. Did Phil say friend?
just kind of faded away. Like, the FTC did play it, and apparently it did good at EVO. Like, there was like some event where there was like a singles, but then there was like a team version. Because I guess the game could be played both as singles and team, like 2 people playing together on a team, which is an interesting, innovative concept. But apparently the game basically has just never got traction. It never got the attention of the fighters. It never really was doing big in the tournament scene.
Mention friends.
It certainly wasn't making Riot Games any money.
Shit.
And so after 10 years of development and endless amounts of money invested, millions upon millions of dollars invested in the game, they just announced the game's done. No more development. It's over. As of the end of this year, the game will have no updates. It's just going to be as is. It's done. No more. And everyone's getting basically laid off who kind of worked on the team. They're going to be pushed to other projects or laid off entirely. Okay? So That's a sad story, right? Now, from what I'm to understand, the game devs working on it have reacted very negatively. And some of them even came out and did like interviews and articles saying things like, you know, so we worked on this for a decade and we planned on it, that it was going to be a big project for us and we treated it like that. And therefore, because we knew we had funding from Riot, we were basically taking our time to do it. Basically, the way that they said it, and who knows if this is what they intended. It almost sounds like the story is they knew because they were funded by a giant company, not some little indie studio, they had time to do whatever they wanted and they could kind of dick around and take their time and do as much as they wanted. Basically, they felt no pressure to really finish the game or do anything that would be like make money. Instead, they were like, it's Riot, they're rich, so we'll just take a paycheck for 10 years, who cares, right? And now people have read these interviews and they're like, oh my God, like that's really a bad mindset to have if you're a game dev. They just didn't care about anything. They just wanted to keep taking a paycheck, no matter how long they dragged it out. No wonder the game is a failure, you know? So anyway, it just sounds like in every direction, the game is a shit show, okay? I really don't have much else to say past that. You know, me, I have a personal agenda against it anyway, because one of the people in charge of the project is one of the Cannon brothers who used to run Evo, who used to run Shoryuken.com, and I don't like the Cannon brothers. I always had issues with them with the way that they ran Shoryuken.com, the way that they basically ran the fighting game community, because they were kind of in charge of it for a long time. Very preferential treatment, very unfair treatment. Tournaments were basically kind of thrown and or unfair things in tournaments. I could go on and on. I just don't like the guys, okay? That's just a personal thing. It has nothing to do with the game or anything. It's just I don't like them. So the fact that they were in charge, one of them was in charge of this project all along, I'm not shocked to hear it failed. Being frank with you, I'm not shocked to hear that the game failed. But that's just, you know, my personal take on it.
That's your personal grudge and vendetta.
And that's all I have to really say about it. It's sad because apparently a lot of people in the fighting game community really liked it. For example, Diaphone. Remember that guy who, at the beginning of Street Fighter 6 3 years ago, he actually analyzed some of my Blanca gameplay and did a very constructive video about it, explaining game mechanics and things that I didn't even know existed in the game. And I watched his video and I learned all about the game from it. And we had a little bit of back and forth, and it was nice and cordial, and it was very nice. He said outright to his audience, so I became a full-time creator earlier this year. He quit his job because he had an offline job. He quit it to become a full-time creator with the intention that he was going to play 2XKO, like that was his thing. That's what he wanted to do. And now that it's dead, that dream is dead. And it sucks because it's like his favorite game right now. But luckily for him, he adapted other content. He continued to play Guilty Gear. He continued to play other games. And so he's doing fine. Like his content is doing well. It's just lucky for him that he was doing other things and didn't go all eggs in one basket with 2XKO. Because if he did, he might be assed out right now. You know? So I wish that guy good luck. I wish him the best. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, it sucks. I mean, the whole situation just sounded like it was poorly run to begin with. But again, if the Cannon Brothers in charge, I'm not shocked. Okay. All right, we have tons of shout-outs to do. Let's get to these here. So we have Xenogrim with 1,000 jewels. That's our first jewels of the day. Thank you to Xenogrim. Thank you so much. We also have Weesnaw and Esteban who dropped a few little jewels here or there. I don't feel like a Golf Banana did a $2 super chat. Says, I hope you didn't quit Sunshine because of Casino. What? I quit Super Mario Sunshine for 2 reasons. Number one, coming back to it after 8 years.
Money. That's the answer. Money. Just simple as that. Money. That's all you need to know.
I'm having absolutely no enjoyment with it again the second time. I'm having just as much frustration as the first time I played it. I hate it. I think it's the most unpolished, unfun Mario game ever made, and it's just a chore. Now, why would I torture myself and play it a second time?
Give me your money.
Well, the only reason that I would do that is because you guys want it and you're going to support it. Which leads me to point number 2. People weren't supporting it. I was being tortured live on stream by a fucking terrible, unpolished game. I was driving me nuts, and it was a slow stream. Fuck that game. If it can't even motivate people to support the stream for my own torture, then it's not good enough to be played a second time. That's why I dropped it, period. Either I'm enjoying the game and I'll play it, or if I'm being tortured, if you guys support the torture, I'll keep playing it. Neither of those things happen. The playthrough is over. You're saying, quit it because of the casino. I have no idea what you're talking about. No exaggeration. What the hell does it have to do with the casino? I have no idea. I really have no clue. Thanks for two pounds? It was £2. £2 super chat. What are you saying? They made fun of me for sucking at the game? No shit, they make fun of me every moment for everything. Who gives a fuck what they say? No one does. I don't. That's for sure. I'm doing good for myself. I have a life. I don't care what losers say about me. Rebecca's hourly rate did 500 kicks and said, didn't you buy the Switch 2? Yes, I bought a Switch 2. I play on it all the time. We actually just finished playing Mario Sunshine as well as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on it. What's the question? What's the point? Like, I answered your question, but I don't understand where you're going.
Hello,
with that.
Jules.
Yes, I own a Switch.
Thank you very much to Sykes for sending in 500 jewels. That's a free space. Thank you very much for that. It's very kind indeed. So thank you very much for the 500 more jewels. That's helped us get to our free space with jewels. So cheers for that, very kind indeed. Thank you for that. We got a free space for that. So there we go. And yeah, people question. Phil was complaining about Nintendo and how they conduct their business and their practices or whatever. And yeah, he's still going out and fucking buying Nintendo stuff, you know. He's still buying all the Pokemon games as well. You know, he's fucking bitching away in the morning about the Pokemon games not getting any better. But remember, Phil is allowed to be a hypocrite. He has a license to be a hypocrite because he's a content creator. He's the exception. You know, he's allowed to fucking tell. He buys the game so he can warn the masses out there not to buy them if they're bad, because he's the most trustworthy person to exist on the planet. You can't trust these other paid shells out there that are fucking playing the game. No. Those are every single person's a paid shell apart from Phil Bonnell. Phil Bonnell's on this for the love of the game, don't you know? He's not motivated by money whatsoever.
Switch to. Normally, when you're a gaming content creator, you buy the devices on which you can play video games so you can create content with them. It's kind of a commonplace thing that they would do. Okay. The Greek Goblin did a $2 super chat. Screw Mario, show your skill in Crash Bandicoot King. Oh, I have. I played them all. When that collection came out on PS4 back in the day, I played all those games. And those are all first-time playthroughs because I rented Crash Bandicoot in the 90s, but I never actually... Excuse me.
We have, we've lost a free space officially now. Phil has had organically $50 of support now, so yeah. We're minus one free space because of Phil getting at least 50 buckaroos.
I never actually fully played them at that time, so it was actually my first time real playthroughs of the games. If I remember, first I played them emulated on PS3, then I played them in the PS4 collection, so I played the Crash Bandicoot games multiple times for the channel. If you haven't seen them, check them out.
Oh, hello, here we go. Phil had arrested DM that Andy Worski sent him. He said, Phil DM'd Andy Worski, and Andy leaked it there right there. Like, I don't even know if Phil's going to address this. After all the insults with your wife and this community, you're DMing the Kino Casino to help them get their Clips channel back. Andy showed your DM. What the fuck?
Hello, Jules.
Interesting. So thank you very much for the 1,000 Jules. Send to the goat. That's not free space right there. Thank you very much. For the Jules, that's not free space, so thank you very much for the making you need. So, will Phil address the super chat? I am curious to see if Phil is even going to address the super chat.
So here we go. I want to show you guys, since this is coming up, every once in a while it's good to show you guys how to find stuff on my channel, since you're asking about, oh, what do you think about Crash Bandicoot? You should play it. Well, I already did. Let me show you. This is what you want to do if you want to find some content on my channel. Do not go to YouTube search. You will never find my content in YouTube search ever. Okay? Here's what you actually need to do. You need to light yourself on fire and fall asleep. No. You need to go to my main channel page of DSP Gaming. So this is the main channel page. So let's say this is the home tab right now. Okay, this is where it would be if you just went there willy-nilly one day. In fact, there I am. It's Streamception. That's pretty impressive. Okay? So what you would do is you go to the playlist tab, and here's the playlist of all of the current projects I'm working on and stuff that I most recently finished. Then what you would do is you click on the magnifying glass and you type in whatever you're looking for. So let's say Crash Bandicoot. And what you're going to see here is playlists of all the different times that I've actually played Crash Bandicoot. So when the Insane Trilogy came out on PS4, there that is. When I was playing it on the original PS1, there it is. Okay? And more. You see, it's about time. There's Crash Bandicoot 4 when that was a new release and that came out. Okay? Look at this Crash Bandicoot 2 completionist playthrough where I did 100%. See? So this is how you find it. You want to always do it from the playlist tab and search there in the magnifying glass. You go to YouTube search, you will get such a mix of garbage, mostly detractor content. You'll never find my stuff in the algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is terrible.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
It just focuses on drama and views and garbage rather than the real content you're looking for. So never search in the regular YouTube search. Always go direct to the DSP Gaming channel and search right there, and you will find everything you want, easily. It's easily accessible. I mean, the channel's been around since 2010. There's 16 years of content to sift through, okay? Okay. Oops. Wait. No, we were on the right screen. Very nice. Carliga, 63 months. As a member, gonna watch the GTA 6 reveal on N-X starting now. Oh, what do you mean, Netflix? No, I'm not. I already explained I'm going to watch it tomorrow when it is widely available on the internet. I'm going to watch it on the Level 1 podcast and live react to it in its entirety. I'm not going to somehow find a way to get Netflix to play over my PC and stream it now. I'm not doing that. Okay. I got a $2 tip. Someone says your issue with biased and paid for streamers is legitimate. I'm not sure why people need to respond with comments calling you a loser or denigrating names. These people are obviously shills, right? And yeah, again, what I say is you got to be careful. It's a cautionary warning because if you support that, if you support shilling, all you will get moving forward is shilling. If you support people who are legit, you'll get legit people in the forefront. But that's the problem is these companies 100% only care about profit. They don't care if they're pumping out a good game. They just want the money. So
okay. There are some content creators out there who I enjoy watching their content of. Just because they're shilling something doesn't mean I'm going to consume what they're fucking shilling. Doesn't matter. Are they going to fucking... Oh, someone's shilling NordVPN. I don't care. I'm not going to get NordVPN. I don't give a shit. I can respect they got fucking paid money to shill it. Well done on them fucking making the bag, you know what I mean? To fucking make sure they provide for fucking themselves. They're still making content I enjoy, so let them fucking shill, I guess. They're getting that bag, they're earning that bag. I was, oh, fuck me, someone's doing a fucking Raid Shadow Legends fucking, fucking hype me. Who cares? I don't play that shit. But if they're getting good money to fucking shill that shit, then fair play to them.
They're going to pay anyone to say anything to make sure that people buy their games. They're going to give them early access. They're going to give them a paid trip to some big PR event. And of course, that creator's going to hype it up like it's the best event ever. And you got to be a part of the game experience because they got flown to Europe. Don't ask me how that makes any sense because it doesn't. But they'll act like it does. They'll act like that's just a logical conclusion. Well, they flew me to, you know, the Forza Motor Fest special event in Milan, Italy, and they paid a full paid vacation for my family. And look, I drove in these fancy cars, and I ate all this food and everything. I was at a party. So now you got to go play Forza Motorsports. What? Why? What does you going on a vacation have to do with me? In fact, isn't the opposite? If they showered you with this attention and adoration, shouldn't I be pissed that you got this special treatment I don't get? Why don't I'm the gamer? I'm the one who's actually going to buy the game. Why don't I get rewarded? Why do you get pampered? Right? It doesn't even make sense. It's this weird celebrity industry where, oh, because I'm a prominent influencer, I should be treated like I'm a god, right? You should adore me, kiss my foot, give me everything for free. Meanwhile, you, the plebeian, has to go buy the game that I told you to buy, and you're so dumb that you will.
Bullshit!
What? But that's how it is. Look how much in our modern world people literally go buy, do things simply because a celebrity told them or an influencer told them that it's good or that they should. They don't think for themselves. People want to be told how to act, told what to buy, told what to do. It's kind of ridiculous, you know? That person doesn't have any investment whatsoever in what they just told you to buy because they got it for free. So why would they care if they're honest about it? They got the bag, you know? But people are they're foolish, they're gullible. They fall for this crap, right? Absolutely. Who's this troll? Get this guy out of here.
I think he's going to ignore that super chat of him DMing Andy Worski. It looks like he's not going to address it at all.
So there you go. All right, well, that was a lot to talk about. Wow, we're almost an hour into the morning show. It's pretty crazy.
Yep, he's purposely not even addressed it. He's not even addressing the fact that he was asked it was a legit question. Phil's like, oh, fuck Kino Casino, they're fucking lame brain, moron, the content, a retard, and shit. And yeah, then Andy, you know, leaks the oh, Phil DM'd him, try to help them after fucking talking all that shit about Kino Casino and calling them fucking terrible and awful. And there he is trying to help them, you know? And his community feel betrayed because they were told they were awful and evil, and there's Phil secretly DMing him fucking in April, behind the scenes at 3 AM in the fucking morning. And Phil won't even address the fucking thing. He can't even fucking acknowledge the fucking thing. Phil could definitely fucking take some sort of fucking moral high ground stance here about it and just say, look, even though I don't like them, I still want to try and help them. He's not even he has no leg to stand on. He has fucking spent so long though telling his own community how awful they are. There is no real his community feel betrayed about it.
I didn't even realize we're almost an hour into the show. That's nuts.
Alright, Phil is going to start gameplay about 12:50. So, if we do win this card, this is going to be the only card of the game. We're not going to this. We're not. Technically, this is a second game. We're a full house before we even began. So technically, this is a second marble, or second bingo of the day. You know, but if we win this one, there's not going to be another card. This will be the only one.
Oh, okay, fine. Let's get this out of the way because this will be a real quick one. This will be a nice one. This will be a good one. Professor Paul did a $5.
Oh wait, he's going to address it after all. Here we go.
Super chat. And in a nutshell, he says, Indy has leaked your DMs. What the fuck? Okay. Allow me to explain something that I've explained to you a million times.
Well, why don't you fucking read what he actually said? What you are taking what they said out of context.
And I have to explain it to you again because apparently people are very slow on the internet. Absolutely everything that happens is according to my plan. Absolutely everything is orchestrated by me for a reason. Okay? Do you really think that I would DM someone who already had threatened to leak DMs, not thinking that they would leak DMs? Do you not think that everything that I do is actually thought out nicely and according to an actual orchestrated plan? I guess not. I guess people are really this dumb at this point. Because again, you just want to believe the meme that I'm a dummy.
So you think... So let me understand the plan. Okay, I'm going to let him continue first. Okay, let him continue.
If I were a dummy, would I be right here doing what I'm doing, being successful, allowing this vortex to exist around me that I'm actually now starting to benefit from because people are so fucking stupid? Every single thing that happens is for a reason, and it's all working out well for Darkside Phil. That's all you need to worry about. Because you notice I'm here making the content I want to make. I'm successful. I'm doing well for myself. So who gives a shit about anyone else in the toxic environment around me? It's all according to plan. Okay? So there you go.
So your plan was to fucking send Andy Warski a tweet at 4 a.m. offering to help them with their channel after the quarter went after it. I don't understand why. How is that meant to be part of the grand plan? I'm trying to understand this. Now, and he says it's the day after wage quitting, but exactly, he's like, oh my fucking god, I don't understand it. Whatever. This just is full on copium right here. It's part of my plan. I'm only pretending to be a retard.
No. Thanks for $5, Professor Paul. Appreciate that. And then Dark Manly Goth did a £2 super chat and says, consider Sunshine for an early stream. No, I'm not playing Sunshine anymore. We played it as early streams. Some of them did well, admittedly. Some of them did not. Okay? But there's no way that I could play a game like that as a daytime stream all the time. It's not a new release. It's an ancient game that I've already done a full rage-through playful, a rage-filled...
Metal Gear fucking is also not a new release. I mean, it's you can play it now outside the PS3 for the first time, but technically you're prioritizing an older game. And playing that now. Phil. So if your focus is on new releases, then maybe you should stick true to that and just not play these older games that are being remastered and re-released themselves.
Playthrough of years ago. I'm not going to say, oh, forget all new releases. They don't get played on the day streams because I gotta play Mario fucking Sunshine. No, the game sucks. I don't like it. The only way I'm gonna be able to play it is if people support it. People didn't support it. It's done. Sorry, if you wanted to see Mario Sunshine, you had to support the streams. You did not, and therefore it's done. If I'd gotten a lot of support for the game, then I actually would have kept playing it. Okay?
Give me your money. Give me your money.
There you go. The Greed Goblin did a $2 super chat. He says, I'm confused, King. What is your endgame to delete DM? I don't know. What was my endgame to directly messaging LTG after he had already leaked my previous DMs and the fact that he leaked them again?
Shut the fuck up!
His actual fucking community are pushing him back here. Phil has... These are legit questions that his actual supporters are just wanting a simple answer to. You know what I mean? These are people that generally do enjoy his content and they're trying to fucking get serious answers out of Phil because Phil has gone back in his word to them. You know? Let's see how Pigs played this one. Okay?
The Greed Goblin did a $2 super chat. He says, I'm confused, King. What is your endgame to delete DM? I don't know. What was my endgame to directly messaging LTG after he had already leaked my previous DMs and the fact that he leaked them again?
Seriously, what is endgame then, Phil?
Do you not understand? I guess you don't. People just don't get it. So if you don't get it, then I'm just not even gonna bother. If you don't...
People want answers. So it's like, oh, if you don't understand how smart I am, I'm not going to waste time trying to explain how smart I am to you, you stupid bastard.
You don't understand that basically the last 2 to 2.5 years has been a plan where I basically control everything around me in my environment and allow it to exist and benefit from it. Take a look at what's happened in the last 2.5 years when I stopped just minding my own business and I started getting involved with other stuff. Take a look, just go back 2.5 years to the videos and watch today versus then. Okay? Quality, what I'm doing, what I can afford, the attention I'm getting, the support I'm getting. How do you not understand it? I mean, seriously, how do you not get it? And I understand because there's some people who are like, well, why does he dabble in drama? Because sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to go outside of your comfort zone. You have to put your toe into the lake, right? But then you don't get sucked in. You don't get taken away by the rapid, right? You don't let the current pull you in and then you're stuck in there forever. But if people want to fuck with you, all right, say, all right, fine. You can have it your way and you can fuck with me. But every once in a while, I'm going to get some benefit from it. And that's exactly what has happened thanks to my action in the last 2.5 years. And things have gotten exponentially better for me around here. Bullshit! And I deserve it. So, here, right? Here's to much more. But you notice, I don't get pulled in. I don't get dragged in. I don't get controlled by it. I just get to do my own thing and have a great life. And all these fucking losers around me keep swirling in their toxic vortex of shit, living miserable ones. Fuck them. I'm happy. That's all that matters.
Bullshit!
Okay. So,
by the way, we're 3 away from a full house. So, yeah, we're getting closer and closer to a full house. So, there we go. Good stuff indeed.
Oh, there we go. Greed Goblin, that was the $2, right? Okay.
I think Aviga's got something to say in Discord.
Look at 2.5 years ago, you guys. Look at all this shit. Look, I'm controlling everything around me. Oh, they'll just leak the DMs anyway.
Yeah, they'll leak the DMs, but guess what, Philly boy? They're just gonna show how much of a clout chaser you are. Fucking cunt.
Pretty much. Like, Phil's fucking rationale towards his own community for this is just saying, look, you guys don't understand how much of a genius I am. And I'm not going to waste time explaining how much of a genius I am to you. And, like, every time we see any evidence from, whether it's LTG or Kino or whatever, of, like, Phil's, like, DM, like, it always makes him look more pathetic. And, like, what the fuck, man? Like, what is the plan here? Are you hoping to get pity and sympathy for looking so pathetic? Like, what? Oh, yeah, it's so weird. It is fucking bizarre. Anyway, we've almost got a full house. We're 3 away from a full house. Good stuff indeed. Let's see if we get a full house and get our marble race going.
Okay.
And still no Pokemon card talk yet. I am shocked.
Rebecca's hourly rate, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just spamming the same message over and over. It makes no sense. No, I'm not fighting Andy in Tekken. There's no point. I don't play Tekken. And if I practice for 5 minutes, I would wipe the floor with him, and there's no challenge to it, and I benefit nothing from it. Who cares? Can we bring Sunshine back as a day stream? No. Okay. So, hefty morning show. It's been an hour. All right, here's what we will do. Tag me in chat if you want to talk, do a little bit of Q&A, all right, to end the show before we get into Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, wait, no, we're getting ahead of ourselves, all right? We actually have to figure out what TCG we're doing today, okay? So to get everyone caught up, yesterday, we opened 2 packs of One Piece on the first stream, and we opened 4 packs of Disney Lorcana Attack of the Vine and the Shiny Treasure EX on the late stream.
Look at the shiny.
I don't want to keep doing that every stream. I don't want to do the same thing every day. So I think what we should do... I think on this stream, okay, what we open should just be 2 options. We're going to do a poll right now, okay?
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Because we do have to figure this out. So option 1 would be Pokemon Journey Together, the Pokemon box that I have, of which we didn't even get a hit yet. There are no hits in that box yet because we barely opened it. Or Dragon Ball Super, Fearsome Rivals. We've gotten 1 big hit in that box so far, 2 minor hits, but there should be another actual legit hit in the box. Anything we get from that box is considered profits. Okay. Here we go. So please vote. Would you like to see Pokemon Journey Together or Dragon Ball Super Fearsome Rivals on the stream for our milestones of support that we will hit? Let's see what you guys want and go from there. I'm happy with either. We haven't opened Journey Together in several days. We did open Dragon Ball a couple of days straight and then we stopped. So let's see what you guys want on this stream. I'm figuring whatever we don't do on this stream will be for the late stream anyway. So whether we do Pokemon or Dragon Ball now doesn't really matter, because whatever we don't do, we'll just do tonight for Final Fantasy VI, okay? Cool. All right.
Well, that was it? That's all your big card talk? That's surprising.
We've got more super chats rolling in. First of all, we got Kakanene with a $5 super chat who says, seeing a lot of people donate to ask about Sunshine, and plenty of people in chat asking, doesn't that count for something? Not a lot of people donated for Sunshine at all. What are you talking about? Like, take a look here. This person said, screw Mario, and did not ask for it. They wanted me to not play it. In fact, scrolling all the way down, not a single person contributed asking for Sunshine. A lot of people in chat talked about it. No one contributed asking for it. Hence, it's reinforcing my point. My point is, people want to see it because they want to see me be tortured, but then they're not willing to support the torture. Well, I'm not in the business of actually hurting myself unless I benefit from it. I don't like the game. I've already played it once fully years ago, and if you want to see the torturous original run, it's live right now on the channel. You can watch it, okay? If you want to see me newfoundly torture myself, you need to support that run. People were not doing that. In fact, it was the opposite. People were being toxic on the stream and then not supporting at all, despite the fact I made it incredibly clear that I needed to get support to keep playing, and they didn't listen. So, fuck them. If you want to see me be tortured, tough shit. Go watch the old playthrough. You don't get a new one because you're stingy bastards who didn't want to support my content, so you get nothing. Now I'll play stuff that I actually want to play. Ha! Neener, neener, neener. Boo! Because I'm the streamer and you're not.
Who fucking cares?
So thanks for $5. So Kaganena, you actually are the only person contributing and asking for it. You were the one person with the $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Okay? Gudra John Rumpa did a $5 super chat asking if I'm wearing a diaper. No, that's just something really stupid that morons said because they're stupid morons. There's...
Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. Why would you even read it? Why would you even read it?
No justification of it whatsoever. There's no evidence of it. They're just retarded. Okay.
I mean, visual observations are visual observations. I'm just saying sometimes it looks sus.
You're fucking stupid and deserve to die.
Well said, okay.
Here's the sad fact, is that not every game can be a daytime stream. Being that I'm a person who is in demand, people want me to play so many games at the same time, okay? I have to gauge interest, I have to gauge support, attention, all these things are important factors. And with new games coming out, Metal Gear Solid today, the Modern Warfare beta tomorrow, which I'm probably going to end up playing twice if it ends up being interesting, multiple new games next week, multiple new games the week after, the day streams have to be reserved for the games that I play the most and are the hottest, okay? The night streams have to be for more kind of back burner content, chill content, or in this case, the older playthroughs, replaying the games that I've already played recently. That's never going to be able to be the major focus of something on a day stream unless it's like summertime and nothing else is going on. But guess what? Summer is near the end. We're now hitting the busiest hardcore gaming season. So many releases are about to start coming out nonstop that I need the day streams for those, okay? It's always been like this. It's just that in recent memory, you guys maybe don't remember it because there haven't been any new releases out. So I've been using day streams for lots of retro content. I get that, right? But in this case, there was absolutely no scenario where I was going to be able to play Super Mario Sunshine as the day stream all the time. It was eventually going to be a night stream no matter what. So we played as much as I could. I think it was around 6+ hours of day streams. And then it had to become a night stream. And the moment it became a night stream, support completely dwindled and dried up. And I'm like, well, what the hell? So,
Give me your money.
Give me your money. Again, I'm not going to torture myself for a game that I've already beaten. It's not even like, oh, you never really saw the whole game. You didn't give it a fair chance. I've already beaten the whole game. I have a full-on playthrough of it from years ago where I tortured myself doing all this shit. I don't want to do it again unless there's a reward for it. And there is none. People don't, we're going crazy for it. So, sorry. That's that. Okay. Playing video games for a living is torture? If it's bad games, yes. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to be as fair as I can, but I'm making this abundantly clear. I don't like Mario Sunshine. I think it's terrible. I actually think that's a game that for some reason they handed the game to some weirdo dev team that didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They did all these oddball ideas with the water mechanics, with a camera that gets stuck in the wall constantly, with controls that make it feel like you're always running on ice, so you can't ever stop your momentum, all right? There's massive input delay in the version I'm playing as well. Like, there's all these problems. Like, I'm not having any fun. None. Zero fun. You wanna know what the most fun is about Mario Sunshine right now? The soundtrack. I like the soundtrack. The soundtrack is good. I like that song. Shut up, bitch! That's a good soundtrack. It's catchy, it's fun, it's upbeat. I like that it's a summertime vibe game, but everything else about it sucks. The game is fucking terrible. So why do I gotta torture myself again? Comedy Master, thank you for a $20 tip. A very generous tip here from Comedy Master today. Okay. So, Comedy Master says Metal Gear 4 time, baby. Anyways, can I ask what's your policy on renaming Lake Ontario to Lake America? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I have no idea what's going on with that. If you're
but I think that's technically politics, isn't it? That's a politics thing. Yeah, that's definitely a politics thing, which means I think we've won.
Burger.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's concerning.
It is absolutely a politics thing, and yeah, that means we've won. We've got a full house. We have 6 free spaces. We've got 6 squares left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting! Anyway,
there we go. We got another full house, guys. Good stuff in these. That'll be the end. With no more DSP consumed today. It's like he's going to start gameplay in like 2 minutes time or something. So there's no point in another card. But we've got another full house, which is fantastic stuff indeed. So there we go. So I'm a mild morbid curiosity. How's the bad man doing right now when we go live? He's playing Metal Gear. He's an old steak, and he just got a $5 super chat. And yeah, more cutscenes. You can skip a lot of these cutscenes, by the way. So Phil complains about the cutscenes all the time and how long they are. You can skip them if you want to. Well, most of them anyway. Well, a good chunk of them. But there you go. You probably missed it all. Sorry. But he's on $120 right now so far, as you can see. So there we go. Done with the bad man. Done with the bad man. Let us have a marble race and then we can call it quits. Anyway. Be quick reminder, guys, for tomorrow's bingo. I might be starting bingo later than usual tomorrow. I have got a busy wee day ahead of me tomorrow. I'll be working in the office tomorrow in Glasgow. So I might be back a bit later than usual. Because even after work's done, I've got a wee thing after work as well. A couple of drinks with a colleague is retiring, you know what I mean? So yeah, I might be back. I'm going to try, I'll try and not be too late for bingo, but bingo might start later than usual. In fact, I might actually schedule bingo to start later than usual. You know, I'm still definitely doing bingo tomorrow, and I'm definitely doing big walk afterwards, okay? But yeah, we'll definitely be here tomorrow. It's just going to start later than usual thing, okay? Just a wee heads up. So there we go. Anyway, let's hit random and let's pick a course for today. Our full house course is called Hot Hot Fire by Tat Daddy Roy. It has a 15% elimination rate and average finish time of over 3 minutes, so let's fucking have a wee look at this course. Am I streaming on Sunday? I probably will. Stream on Sunday. But I'll let you guys know if anything changes, but for now I should be okay streaming Sunday. Anyway, this is a fucking... your average fucking day. Anytime the temperature hits 20 plus degrees in the UK. This is basically what it feels like. Anytime. That one day of summer you get in the UK where it's like fucking like 25 degrees. It feels like this. So we go down here, I'll go for a little spin, bounce off these things I guess. We'll go for a little circle in there and go for a wee spin down here, go for a little spin there as well, through here. Drop down here, and then, is this a finish line? What happens here? Where is the finish line? Is this a finish line?
Come the fuck off.
Where is the finish line? I'm very confused. Yeah, I'll see a finish line anywhere. This is not a finish line. There is no... Where do we go from here? Do we go down? Do we go up? I guess we'll try and keep an eye on things. We'll just hit go and we'll see what happens. So let time go. Right, here we fucking go. So who's going to be in front of the marbles right now? You've got Navy Vet for Life at the very front there. And I see a Vega as well there. Navy Vet for Life, in case you guys aren't aware, Navy Vet for Life is, they're still around, Navy Vet for Life, but they're just enjoying a detox from Phil. They're enjoying a good detox from the bad man. Marcus Chauncey's marble has fallen off the map entirely. Unfortunate for them. I just saw them plummeting to the demise there. Unfortunate stuff indeed. But Navy Vet for Life, their marble spinning round right now. But they're still in first place. Dapper Dragon second place. Avalanche third. Mad Max fourth. And is that Barrymore Rice in fifth place. That is a good bounce for the Vet for Life, but they've been slowed down, no, and they have been overtaken. And now, sorry, because I'm late here. Gibble in second place is a very close run thing as we get closer to the end. What happens now? We're in a completely different place. Well, this is new territory. I didn't see this earlier on. We have been teleported to a completely different place, and Gibble and Sauce Senpai and G McFly are all competing here. G McFly looks like they have an advantage barely. But they haven't slowed down a little bit here. Mercer's gone, Sidus Wilson's gone, Rance Mohammed is gone. Agent Double Soul's in first place now all of a sudden. The finish line is over there, over yonder in the distance. M. Bode's gone. Sauce Senpai, Alexander C, Avalanche, they're all competing for first place, but Agent Double Soul is marginally ahead. Peacock Gaming's also there. Daniel Heads has fallen off the map entirely. But Agent Double Soul still holding on to first place barely. On the other side, you've got Alexander C and Gibble, very close behind. Toxic's marble is gone. There's a whole bunch of marbles in close contention here. Pushing and fighting all the way here. What will happen here? Agent Double Soul going right to the middle. Aiming right for the middle. They still have the advantage. They're going through and... But where the hell are we now? We're in some big massive tumble dryer of doom. Where do we go from here? I guess we go this way. Fuck me. Jim R6's marble is the first one out here. Agent Double Soul is also still there, and Agent Double Soul is still lead, but Gru is now coming nowhere. Gru is in first place. Captain Murphy's also there as well, but they're behind. They've fallen behind in Gru. All of a sudden, there's a fantastic chance to make the most of us. Gru is about to win. Gru is seconds away from winning here. It's all about Gru. Who lands in first place? They make the most of that situation. Sonny's in second, Peacock Gaming in third, Hothead Studios fourth, Mark fifth, Dash is sixth, Josh Fisher seventh, G McFly eighth, Dips ninth, and Alexandra C in 10th place. Well done to Gru. That was a very competitive race, but Gru made the most of the opportunity that came towards him right at the very end there, so well done to them. So good stuff indeed. Gru with a very close, it was a very close fought race. Sonny sniping second there. The highest finish for a long while. But there we go. But it's not first though. It's not first though. Waiting for the last few marbles across the finish line if they get to. Still some marbles trying to drop in here. Just waiting for the last few ones to Get barbecue by the fire coming. But there we go, good stuff indeed. Well done to you, Gru. I'll go quick scan of the marbles that finished in different places. Kyle Denson, you're 24. Well done to you. Fucking Jade, 24. Too close for comfort, in my opinion. Mookie, you are 46. Well done to you. Culent, you're 47. Well done to you. Did I die or did I finish? Where am I? Warren, you're 104th. And I am one of the marbles that died. All my Yorkshire Walking and Steve are dead and Fear Monarch and Mercer and Marcus Chauncey and everything else. There we go. But well done to you, Gru. Your marble was in first place. You have won. So let's spin the wheel and see what Gru has won for himself, shall we? Right, Gru, this will be your prize. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. You have an intro shout out, Gru. Congratulations. Oh, darn, you almost won that perma soundboard. How tragic. You just missed that by fucking millimeters, but there we go. Well done, Gru. Your name shall appear in tomorrow's bingo intro before we go live on the bingo properly tomorrow. Good stuff indeed. So well done to you, Gru. Oh, that was fucking too close. I come for that. But there we go. Well done to you, Gru. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there. Tomorrow is going to be a very busy day for me, but in terms of streams, I am planning to do a DSP Bingo stream. It's probably going to start later than usual. The way I see, even if I get back in time to start Bingo, I'll probably still, like, I'd want to get some tea first, so that's why I'm thinking I'll start Bingo later than usual. But I will schedule Bingo to start later than usual anyway, and we will start later than usual as well. After I finish playing Bingo, I am planning to do a stream of Big Walk afterwards, like I've done for the past couple of Fridays. We're trying to complete more of these monuments, complete more of these puzzles, and unlock these keys, and try and fucking discover more the things to unlock in this mysterious wee map in that game. So, you know, so there we go. So tomorrow will be a busy day for me, whatever, but yeah, feel free to join me some tomorrow for some Bingo antics and shenanigans. I certainly hope you've all had a very fun, enjoy week so far. And yeah, I plan to be here tomorrow as well for some more, so good stuff indeed. But yeah, thank you for being here today as well. I do appreciate everyone attending. If you enjoyed the shows, hopefully you had a good time. And I'm going to end this bingo stream how I always end my bingo streams, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animation. So guys, until tomorrow, have a great Thursday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money.
gone, just gone like that.